coding and math.
Oh, fun.
It's
Pretty
AIDS.
much. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, you did set theory, didn't you? Wouldn't you have had to for your degree?
No, I did. Probably did it.
What'd you get your degree in, Nora?
I have a BA in game design and the associate's degree in animation something.
Interesting.
What? Where was I? Oh, right. This stupid shit.
I think I took want to say theory to coding or something when I was doing it.
Hmm.
Most of it was
Either of you tune into the Destiny 2 thing today?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Alright. Makes sense.
I don't play Destiny.
Yeah.
That game's for nerds. And that's coming from a League player.
Ah. Not wrong. Well, Destiny's coming into Fortnite and League isn't, so I think you have the upper hand there.
Another franchise ruined by the fork knife.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I guess that was the cost to go on the Epic Game Store.
What was it?
It wasn't. Well, it only went on the Epic Game Store today.
Probably just did it to celebrate the event.
Not sure, but still.
I don't know how I feel with about Goku with a gun.
Oh lord.
Goku with a gun?
Yeah, Goku's in Fortnite.
Those Beerus and
That's true.
Vegeta.
Cheeto.
So is
With the
the fucking Naruto nerds.
Yeah. Well, when you're the biggest singular piece of media in existence, who doesn't want a piece of that pie?
I don't think they're the biggest any longer. I could be wrong.
What would be bigger than that?
And
Well,
what?
I'm pretty sure that Fortnite's fucking expansion is making them lose viewers
Probably.
slowly. I think
I
they're
mean,
slowly
they've been-
bleeding.
They've been bleeding out since Apex became a thing because it's just overall better.
Because Apex is Fortnite, but a good game.
Well,
See, the problem with Fortnite is you have the game, and then you have all of these PC fucking sweaty tryhards that are making macros that will just auto build for them. So they click a button, and then like 5 walls will pop up, and then you have people who are on like console stuck playing against the same kind of people.
That's
See,
just
So
building out of most of the modes.
So after a certain
no.
point of time, people will just swap over to Apex because it just doesn't have that issue. They just have people using their abilities.
See what kills me is for that small amount of time they actually had a mode where it was just normal battle royale with no building, and it was a hit, and they
Oh yeah,
took it
and then
away, and
yeah, tons of
like it got so much traffic. You had even like Doctor Disrespect on there, Tim the Tap Man, and all these people were like,
well, yeah, because
"Fuck it,
at its
let's go."
it's a good game if they
Wait.
take out the building because they have like jetpacks and they have like vehicles and they actually have good mechanics for all of that stuff. It's just the building ruins the game.
Wait, that mode was temporary?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why?
they took
it
What?
was a temporary mode for about I
like a
want to
month or
say
two.
about a month, and during that surge you had like Schmitty, you had Doctor Disrespect, and all of them were going to go play it just to see how it was because hey, here's a battle royale mode in a somewhat competent system
Yeah,
that didn't
because
have the shitty gimmick.
they didn't have hero abilities. It was literally just you got guns, you got your shields, you got like your jetpacks and whatever vehicles were in the game at the time. The meta way back when was just you would shoot a rocket and your buddy would jump on it and they would fly across the map. It's just fucking hilarious.
Why the fuck would
That
they
sounds
remove?
fucking fun
Why
as
would they
shit.
take it out?
Oh, it was so amazing, Poison, because you would aim and then you would shoot and your buddy would just jump down on top of it. And then they could crouch and literally just fucking shoot people as they flew across the map because the rocket would just go until it hit something. So if you aim it properly, it just flies.
Now we have
And then they had these little like jetpack things where you would like shoot it at the ground and it would just like teleport you into the air so that you could use your like wing glider to fuck off doing temporarily.
I'm waiting for that rare deal where they get Goofy in the game, so I can
No way. Boss
Well,
Goal.
don't
no, no,
worry.
no,
It'll
no, no,
happen.
hang on,
one
hang on.
day. One day they'll get the Kingdom Hearts fucking deal,
I
and you'll have.
I am waiting for the day that they get Goofy so I can actually play it for the first time and be like, I fucking killed him and I'll do it again.
Oh,
There's no way Fortnite's ever gonna get anything out of Disney.
Yeah, no way,
No.
no.
but like I used to play Fortnite when it was in early access because I pre-ordered it. And at the time, the campaign was actually really good.
They had a
That was the whole-
campaign?
Yeah.
There was a
Yes.
story?
Yeah,
Well,
and
okay, okay.
that was the whole draw to the game. Like it was just all campaign, and that's what they focused on. And then later on, they added the battle royale as a side thing. And then,
Well, okay, so
then they stopped working on the campaign to just focus on the battle royale. And they
so-
never actually
so-
finished the story.
so a lot of people forget that Fortnite was actually a survival building game
Yeah, it was a
before
really,
it
really
was
good
a shooter.
PV. It was like a 4 or 5 player PVE like zombie survival shooter, and it was really fucking good because
If
you had all these different roles that did all these different things, and they made some really unique like classes. Although it did have a gacha system in the sense that there were like legendary character classes versus like the common rare common stuff, but like they were all viable, and it worked really well surprisingly for like 8 months.
If you,
when they released Battle Royale.
if you search up Rooster Teeth, they had a video about that portion of the game before the battle royale had hit off with the
Oh, yeah,
with their small little crew of people having to survive zombies. They were setting up like turrets and they were making shock traps and shit.
Yeah, and you had have like people would play like the base builder class, and their
Mhm.
whole gimmick would be like they could build things on the base that would give it like shielding and stuff, and then you'd have like a scout class where their whole gimmick was they run real fucking fast and they don't get hit, so they can just run around the map and gather all the necessary resources. Because the whole game was you start off on the map and it's all covered in a fog of war, and you search out the signal to find like the ship that you need to send in the air to progress the level, and then there are all these side objectives you can do for bonus like resources and points and whatnot. And then you would find the objective, and then you would start like building around it, and then you would start the wave defense, and that would last for a certain amount of time depending on how difficult the mission was.
Oh,
That sounds like
See-
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
yeah. See,
Very similar, but with like it was like a hero like tower defense because you could build like paths, and the zombies would actually follow them rather than just break the walls and fuck off straight to the middle.
see.
So it had a neat like tower defense angle to it as well.
That sounds like a game I'd actually play.
This is
They
why.
also had really good weapons.
This is why I wish fucking Tarkov wasn't $50 and built the way it is, because
Oh, yeah.
honestly, the way Tarkov is built is fucking amazing. But
What do you mean? How it's built?
I would
But-
play Tarkov, yeah, if it was not so expensive.
like, I wish Tarkov had mods so you actually could like do more of a survival-esque map game than just hunt down them damn Russians
Hmm.
as a
Damn
skeeve,
them damn Russians.
as a skeeve, and then because
Well,
it's a
I mean,
skeeve, it
that's
doesn't
what
fucking matter.
that's what
It's
the
a
whole DayZ
skeeve.
stuff was.
What is that?
You played that
So-
over
Not working.
mods.
Skyrim?
No, so in Tarkov, you have
No, I know.
a
I know. They're called scavs. You're saying skeeve, like
I know.
it's from
It's because they have an
Skyrim.
they have an accent.
Mhm.
Yes, I know.
Are you sure, Sarah?
Yes,
No,
I
asking.
know.
All right.
I have watched people play Tarkov before. I swear.
I very much enjoy the way Tarkov works with its body armor, its clothing, its helmets, and how everything works. I just wish that it was not a. It was more of a like survival game than it was a competitive game.
Oh, speaking of like survival style games, I installed and tried out the Frontier because I was like, oh, a free to play survival game that you could play with friends. Let's give it a try.
Is
Mhm.
it
Sounds
any good?
familiar.
And I tried it, and then I looked at the reviews, and I was like, yep, 100% right. Because like you pop in, and then people just cheat and murder you
Mhm.
with like wall hacks and aimbots because they don't give a shit. And I'm like,
Like
oh, this was gonna be a really good
They
game.
have no hack protection?
They
They-
do. They have a battle eye, but it's terrible.
they do, but if you know how to get past like easy anti-cheat and shit, it doesn't fuck.
Yeah, because it only activates when you open up the game, so it's not really effective. Like Valorant has their own personal
Level
anti-cheat,
thing.
but it's way better because they actually put effort into it.
See, that's why I liked playing Fallout 4 with mods, where you treat it more as a survival game than an actual Fallout game. Because
Well, like I played like Remnant from the Ashes and all those games on
Mhm.
console with my friends because like that, I like that kind of style of game, like the whole like survival shooter, like co-op style games, and I just wish there was something like fucking
I
like
I
a good game that I could
I
play with
can't
friends that wasn't
believe
filled with microtransactions.
I can't believe you were playing other games without I am hurt.
I can.
Shocked and appalled.
He's a cheater.
Oh no!
He's a cheater.
He's a filthy cheater, and that's why I like him.
He's cheating on. He's cheating on
So-
his gaming polycule.
I have like 3 times the amount of PlayStation games as I have as fucking Steam games at this point. It's terrible.
Really? I have so many fucking Steam games. It's
Yeah,
I've-
well,
kind of
I-
crazy
I've
how many
had-
fucking Steam
I've
games
had
I have.
PlayStation Plus for so many years, and then I buy things when they're on sale for really cheap. So
How many PS games you got?
I have like 800.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I have like 300 on my PlayStation Plus just from all the free shit I got over the years.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I have a lot of them that are PlayStation Plus,
Uh,
and then I buy stuff when they're on like super duper cheap sales. because
But-
I like the single player RPGs. and
But
stuff.
nothing will ever beat OG Demon Souls.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that they didn't fuck up Made in Astraea's theme. No, that was the one thing I was worried about, and I was like, oh, good, they didn't ruin this.
Like the jank of Demon Souls is actually endearing.
It's like playing fucking like Chrono Trigger and like Final Fantasy, whatever it was on PlayStation 1 with the double edition
Mhm.
combo box.
The Anthropology edition or whatever.
Yeah, I had the one that was like Chrono Trigger, and then it was like, oh, you're Cecil with Kane, and
Yeah.
then you turn into a Dark Knight, and then oh, now you're a Paladin, and there's Galoof, that poor bastard. But I had that in Chrono Trigger, and then I had Metal Gear Solid 1, and I don't.
I can't go back to Metal Gear Solid 1 for PS1.
Well, I can't help
I-
but go back every so often.
I-
It's just such a
I-
good game. Like
I
that,
love the game. I really do. It's such an enjoyable treat. But
it's
honestly,
my childhood.
Ah. if I had to, I would just play the GameCube version.
That's understandable, but for me, it's like when I was a wee little laddie, like just coming out of the igloos, I would watch my older brother play like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and then when 4 came out, I remember watching that with him, and that was just like watching a fucking movie. So
Yeah,
it's like Metal Gear Solid and like Chrono Trigger are just like can't not play them, even if there are times when they're bad.
I
Metroid's that's such a good fucking Game Boy game.
I've been I played a little bit of Thymesia, and I've been watching the Zeus Here's Toast play it, and it's a good game for $30. I enjoy what it does. I enjoy its combat. I
Yeah.
I do wish that you could change armors and get different weapons that weren't spirit stolen weapons,
Mm,
because as much as I appreciate the Plague Doctor look, it is not a look I like.
that is reasonable.
I,
Yeah.
as much as I
See,
enjoy
the worst part is you don't even have like the Eileen coat of feathers to
that,
make it look good.
like, I do enjoy the Plague Doctor look and aesthetic, but it's kind of the same way I feel about Sekiro. It's a good look. I enjoy it, but
Like, there's
it's
no mods to turn you into like fucking Sun Wukong from fucking.
it's it's aesthetic. Uh, wears out its welcome very quick.
Was it just all kind of like one note backgrounds and stuff?
Well, no, it has some really good areas. Like there's you go into like this library, it's covered in blood crystals and blood in the air, on the floor everywhere. You go to what is essentially a castle that's half torn down. You go into a fungus filled um circus place. That's kind of neat. Like it's got a lot of good areas. It's neat. I just wish it had more customization
Mm.
on looks, because honestly, I am not a fan of the Plague Doctor look, and I don't like cutlass swords. They're only okay, and we're not pirates.
Reasonable.
Not A minus B. What the fuck does that mean?
Food for
You get
thought.
a B
If the
minus.
US cut just 2% of its annual defense budget, it could afford to construct a colossal obsidian sphere in the San Francisco Bay. On top of the obvious economic benefits, it would be visible throughout all of Northern California and emanate an ominous hum.
Well, yes, but that would mean that the U.S. is not being crazy, and that's an impossibility, Sarah.
Yeah, we need
This would
more
just mean it's
firearms.
more crazy. Like, it's a giant fucking obsidian sphere in the San Francisco Bay. What's not crazy about that?
Because you could just make nukes instead.
No one cares about California.
That too. Fuck
There
California.
is oil
That
to
place is a
liberate.
myth.
Them
There
bitches
is
should have
oil.
seceded.
There is oil somewhere that needs freedom.
Like,
I
all
fucking
right,
wish they would.
like, dude, their gas
Them
is like
Aztecs, bro, they're crazy like that.
Dude, their gas is like $13 a gallon now.
For what kind of gas?
Yeah,
Diesel?
Normal.
regular-
Normal gas.
Holy shit.
Because because they are a state that double refines their gas.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
They
The
take
Means they pay more.
process?
they take the gas that they get in from the states, refine it again, and then put it
And then they do it
in,
again.
in their stations.
It means they pay more.
Mm-hmm.
Do it again. And again.
That's literally all it means.
Yeah, it's really unnecessary, and they do it anyways.
Also, it is an ass to actually live there.
True. Shit is expensive. Like New York, New York City.
Like, you'll if you ever watch the Trash Taste guys, they when they came over to visit, they're like, "So, do you actually like living here?" The fucking like taxi driver's like, "Fuck no, this place fucking sucks." But it's like,
Bro.
But he's like, it's the one place at least you know you're gonna get somewhere.
You thought.
Ain't that depressing?
Yeah, it's sad that everyone hates living there in LA, but it's the one place at least you know you're like, you might have a shot at something.
Be able to go up.
Okay, so C and A union is there.
But
Minus
for
B minus A.
you're gonna
What?
hate me tonight.
What? No, you're gonna kill me or something.
I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna.
god, Kyle. They're
Oh.
doing something to Kyle. Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Yet.
Don't
You're
kill Kyle. He's a good boy.
Crush me with a flaming boulder.
Nope.
I can't
You're
believe
gonna
Kyle's
set me
going
on
to
fire
crush you.
again.
Nope.
Elevator's gonna eat Sleepless.
Nope.
No, on 2 dragons. It's okay.
That's true.
Dragging these nuts on your face.
Uh,
Oh, my lord.
yeah, he's probably something with Kyle.
Kyle!
Kyle's going to turn into a real boy and run away.
That'd be
There's
I'm
going
a-
to be
fucked
a
up.
whole, there's going to be a whole arc about us having to save him.
Kyle's
Kyle
a real boy now.
Steve.
Kyle is not Pinocchio.
How do you know? We haven't seen his nose grow because he never talks.
Kyle talks all the time. What?
Yeah, it's usually like target eliminated, and then he rips off their arms. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but those are never lies.
Exactly.
Kyle talks
He's a
all the
good
time.
boy.
He can physically talk. You've seen him talk.
I haven't. I'm a kobold right now.
He's a talking boy.
I haven't seen
My
shit.
God.
My other character is
right.
currently in God's house watching videos.
God's house.
No, you are. You're actually currently in a garden. Just kind of vibing.
Oh, is that what Corvad calls it? Weird.
They don't exactly get reception up in the homeland.
That's terrible.
Someone ping Letty and tell him he's late.
He has 3 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
he's
tell him he's late.
Why?
That's fun.
Because it's fun to tell him he's late.
And then he takes it
Lord
personally.
almighty.
Exactly.
What?
He'll get in here and get all defensive.
Yeah, and then he's here,
Exactly.
and then he's
See,
just
they get it.
did exactly what we wanted him to do.
What
Was
piss
fucking
him off?
join.
Yeah.
No, join.
B minus not C. What the fuck that means.
Man's doing mathematics and shit.
Yeah, I got homework due tomorrow that I don't want to do.
Look
but,
at you
know.
being in school.
Cringe.
Yeah. Gotta learn
Trying-
somehow.
Trying
Yeah.
to
Sure as hell
better
ain't gonna
yourself.
teach myself.
What is this
That's
bullshit?
true.
Can't believe you would better yourself.
I mean, you could be me, who is using their 4-year degree to YouTube and used most of their stuff in Photoshop and everything else to make it.
Hey, I thought about it.
It.
Bro, those Niji Sanji applications, thought about it.
Lord.
The
I
what
saw
now?
that HoloLive had male
I don't
YouTube
wanna work with
applications open.
Hololive.
Dudes, Hi-Res is hiring, and
thinking.
for every game they own.
Imagine working for Hi-Res.
I know. I was like, I just want to see what positions they have open. It's like every position. They're like, oh fuck,
We need everybody.
please send people.
We just need help. That's
And I
the
was
moral
just-
of the story.
I was
Pretty
like
much.
seriously debating just like taking a quick crash course on one of the like jobs and applying and just seeing what happens. Like yeah,
Probably
it's like
get it.
this is my portfolio, and then it's just like just some really shitty fucking spaghetti code or animation.
Spaghetti code is just normal code.
Just,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good though.
That's just what
don't
code
know.
is.
Yeah,
Just
but they'll
don't-
know.
don't
like,
learn-
they know that I'm garbage. That's what I'm
don't learn
saying.
Python because there's no need for it.
That's
Too
not
late.
true.
That
That's
is-
just not
What?
true.
Remotely
Fuck you,
not true.
Yeah,
I
Python's
hate
actually pretty helpful.
Python so much.
Oh no.
No, don't learn Racket.
Python? No.
Racket's fucking
Python
useless.
has more use in
Hate
everyday
it.
world now than
I hate it
C
so
does.
much.
Really?
What does?
Yeah, regular C. C plus is still
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking everywhere.
C plus is good, but I don't
C
like
sharp.
Do you
Python.
want to learn
Like,
Python, C plus, or Java mainly? C sharp's also actually a pretty good one to know.
C sharp's used in most. I see is like most manufacturing.
way too much time spent trying to learn that bullshit Python.
I need to be fucking doing this shit. What the hell? What am I doing?
Go do
C
your goddamn
union B.
homework.
What the fuck is C union B?
Mathematics.
Oh, it's just all of it. Okay, cool.
See, well, you see, it's the union in code, therefore they can just go on strike whenever.
All right. B
Sounds
minus
about right.
not A. Fuck does that mean,
Sounds like you're doing some bullshit algebra.
bro?
More or less.
Next week I'm gonna
what
walk
it
into
is.
class and be like, I need you to explain to me the past 2 weeks of what the fuck we were doing.
I loved sitting in class, and when I was in 12th grade, when I was taking plus classes, sitting in that fucking programming class, and she's like, "Well, because I've never recommended you because you didn't dress up on Thursdays to look nice." Like, bitch, have you
What?
seen the people that work in IT?
Hmm.
They're not coming in a fucking polio. They're sitting there fucking short sandal and t-shirt going, "Fuck you, fix it
I mean,
yourself."
they better not come in with polio. It's a health hazard. I'm sorry.
Every time I hear polio, I
I
think
always think of the Futurama joke.
No,
Polio's is
I think of the Game Grumps one. I got polio. Can't feel my legs.
Polio.
I think that's a Game Grumps clip I haven't seen, which is shocking.
Well, apparently, Lud is dead.
Damn,
That's
I
unfortunate.
can't believe he's dead. Actually, I can.
Letty fucking died.
He was so
Also,
young.
see, I told you, just ping him and tell him he's late, and he'll inevitably be late anyway.
You should all ping him 93 times.
That's
Do you really want me to do that? Because you know I'll fucking ping him 93
that's
times.
93 times too many for me to ping anybody.
Oh no,
I believe in
don't-
you. You can do it, Poison.
no. Don't ping him in chat. Ping him in his PMs.
You
What-
Oh, okay,
what
I'm gonna
just-
count to 93.
right
Oh
to the
lord, here we
PMs.
go. Here-
Letty.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna fucking start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Which
5,
gives me enough
6,
time to go to the
7,
pool.
8,
Right.
9, 10. He's gonna fucking kill me.
I
Oh,
kind of
Discord
deserve
won't
it.
let me. What?
Did it pause?
Oh, he
you 'cause you're
responded.
spamming?
Did it rate limit you?
No. Oh,
I'm sorry, you sent too many messages in a short period of time. You need to stop.
So are we gonna wait up for Jokey? Or are we just gonna go?
Mhm.
Well, that's
I don't
ominous.
fucking know.
Okay, all right. I was asking if we had a
You
consensus.
think
At least.
you think I pay attention to things? What's
I
wrong with
don't know.
logistics.
you? Me
Letty
pay
responded,
attention.
so I stopped at 10.
You should have just kept going and ignoring him.
That would
What'd he
have been
say?
fucking toxic, but I should have.
What'd he say?
He says he completely forgot it was Tuesday.
To be fair, I did too. I was about to take a nap.
I was also about to say.
I was like, man, I got a
I was-
headache. I'm gonna take a nap. And then I was like, man, what day is it? I'm like, "Ah,
I
it's
was
Tuesday."
honestly thinking about that, but I figured I wouldn't wake up in time, so I was just watching TV.
Why?
No, once I pass out, I'm out for the night right now.
I'm like
Pretty
mega
much the same,
fucking
yeah.
like tired because so I worked today, but yesterday I had my other like the most recent tattoo appointment. So like
Mm.
my arm is just completely numb.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense for you to be tired because your body is currently repairing
Just-
your arm.
Yeah, currently in pain, very sore, trying to repair wounds.
I've got a bad head cold, so I've been fucking feeling like shit the past few days. It's lovely.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't have like any sinus swelling. I just have a horrible headache that won't go away.
God, that fucking blows. That shit bothers me.
Fucking hate it because my migraine medication doesn't do anything right now. It's like, why
I
do
hate-
I have you? What are you for? You piece of
I
garbage.
hate shitty mundane sicknesses. 'Cause I'd rather just get like pneumonia than do that for like 2 weeks or whatever.
Well, I get bronchitis like yearly, so I'm just waiting for that to pop in.
Oh, I fucking what the hell?
Yo,
It's because I smoke cigarettes.
Well, he's
Oh, true.
always sick, and
That's
frequently he's
bronchitis.
suffering from tripolitis.
I have yet-
I'm suffering from life.
Perhaps.
I have yet to pay for that mistake in my life.
is it are we on a different version of map tools?
No, it's 0.4.
Is the password still poke?
Not up yet.
Oh, so you're saying I'm late and the server's not even up yet?
Well, yeah, you are, because you should be in chat.
That's crazy. Mom
Oh.
calling me for dinner when
Because-
the table isn't even set
Yeah, because you're actually
Well, yeah,
and
here.
dinner isn't even done.
Because you should be
You have
here
to set the table, Letty. Jesus.
with your napkin in your lap, ready to go like a good little bitch.
You haven't even
Fuck
started
you,
on the
I'm not gonna put a
gravy.
napkin in my lap.
And who
the
puts a napkin
gravy.
in their
I'm gonna
lap?
hope it makes it to the floor so the dogs will eat it and I don't have to clean it up.
No, you gotta sleight of hand the vegetables to the dogs. Come on now.
No,
Sleight
Letty,
of
we're
hand.
never
Nah, I just
going.
brush it off.
We are never going to 0.5, and every time someone brings it up, we're going to keep downgrading.
Are we? We're going back to point 2.
Oh no! But
Do we be like
by the-
way down the list?
by
if
the
that was
time-
case?
I still got those downloads somewhere.
by the time we
I
start
do too.
season
I have
4
10.
for real, we will be on 0.8,
I could do that. Maybe.
where you can't hit F to flip your token.
Wait,
Now I gotta do it manually.
that is a thing?
Well,
I've been doing
yeah.
it manually.
Yeah, I've
Why the
always
fuck
Wait,
done
you
it
can't we
didn't
flip
know?
tokens?
Dude, I don't know shit.
See,
I
it would be
show
like
up-
no change for Tree. Tree would just be like, all right,
I'm,
I got
s-
this.
I'm already crippled,
See?
honestly.
Why
It's
would they
okay,
put
I'm-
the
I'm
F to
right-
flip and then
I'm
take
right-
away from it?
I'm
That's
right
so
there with
wild.
you, Tree. I wasn't aware of that.
No, seriously. Like that's why like every time
Wait,
you see me like
really?
RP flipping was literally me doing it manually. And I was like, God, this fucking blows.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Wait, so how the fuck do you think I was just like spinning my token rapidly? You think I'm a
honestly,
fucking maniac?
no, I knew there was a
No.
way. Like I knew there was
Spinning-
obviously.
The spinning you can do with your scroll button, but the flip I always just right click flip.
See, I knew there was a way. I just didn't know.
Why are they
Like
taking that
what?
feature away?
What?
They're not.
Oh.
Kate said that we would downgrade every time someone asks.
No, I mean,
So
she said
eventually the
0.8
feature would
the
disappear.
buttons away.
Yeah,
How dare
because
you scare me like that?
the F thing didn't come into like 0.3, 11.3.
Don't scare me.
You also notice
Letty. It's 0.8, not 11.8.
Ah,
you also notice that we now have a DM screen in front of the VTuber with Sir Pupples.
Sir Pupples?
Yes,
that's
Sir.
a little too excited for that.
Yes,
I don't know.
with
what
Sir
Pupples
Pupples,
is.
the co-DM, who is in fact Lord Farquaad.
You have a
Y-
codiem
you're-
this whole time?
Yeah.
What the
I don't
fuck?
know
You
what's going
lied to
on.
me.
I
Look
don't
at
know
him.
if- Hold up.
I figured there
blind.
was a code DM. There's no way this woman was that amazing.
Yeah, look at him. He's full of shit.
No fucking way.
Now drink your water.
Drink your water.
Reminds me, I need water.
Agua. I need to drink water. I have a fucking raging headache.
Bad Tree. Go drink your water.
Go get your Excedrin.
You call me what?
Whatever the fuck you choose to take.
You're a bad
I think
tree.
that'd
Go
be crazy.
hydrate. Go.
I got V8 though.
Go fill.
Got that,
Go fill your
Go
roots
V8.
with water.
I got that mixed berry acai shit. It's delicious.
Mm.
That's not mineral water.
And
Go
I
be a
just
good
fucking
tr-
spilled it all over myself. God damn
Oh
it!
no!
God damn it, tree. Go be a good tree. Get some mineral water and go hydrate your roots.
Mineral water? Just drink
Just-
the tap. What the fuck?
No, right?
Oh,
Just drink the
that's not
tap.
gonna help. Your bark is gonna fall off and your fucking leaves are
Look,
gonna rot.
This
No, no,
is-
no,
this is-
look,
I'm
look.
in Wisconsin, not
Question
Michigan.
69.
No, look. Anybody who drinks like bottled water in like 20 years is gonna have the most weakest immune system known to man.
Yeah,
and then,
your bones are weak.
and then everybody who's drink tap water for the most of their life is just gonna be like, "Why do you have the Black Plague?" Like half the people were like,
You know
"Drink
that's
tap
already
water."
a thing, right? It's
Yeah.
called Crohn's disease.
Yeah. Fucking,
Also, I was making the joke that Tree was an actual tree, so he needed mineral water, so he wouldn't, fucking die because
I just eat
proper
soil.
nutritional water for trees.
I see.
Technically, all water is mineral
Bro,
water.
I'm on C2. I don't know what the fuck
be
you're
Not
just
talking
distill-
about.
Letty distilled water is not mineral water.
I just be eating dirt and shit. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Letty, God.
The impurities in the water are the minerals.
Jesus.
To
Well,
be
no,
You're an
fair,
because
impurity.
it's distilled, so
to be fair, the only places where I would not drink tap water is Florida and Michigan.
Michigan.
What are you talking about? Florida tap water is pog.
Florida
I'm
tap
sure-
water
like-
is just bath salts.
Of course you would say that.
That's
The
all.
parasites from the Florida water make you say that, Letty.
Where do you think we get our powers from?
The
Fu-
nuclear
fucking
plants.
powers. The power of
The-
autism.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No,
You
that
can't
was
just.
associated-
You can't
Where do you think
just
all?
say.
Wait, hold on. Nah, he's got a point. Where do you think all the artists come from?
You can't just.
Well, they just
That
take the
is
bath
mean
salts
to
and they
Kana.
stay away from other
Holy
people.
shit, Letty, come on.
What do you mean?
Kana is a sweet being. You leave her alone.
And she's so fucking artistic.
Did anyone tell Coop to stay away from the bath salts at college?
No, that's why
Oh, no.
he's the only other one allowed to take
What do you
Floyd in.
mean? That's part of the college experience in
Wait.
Florida.
Oh my God, Coop's gonna turn into a tree.
Oh,
He's gonna start
Did
eating
I?
people.
Did we just like do this thing where we crossed artistic and autistic for a moment?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I actually thought that as a child because my cousin is like severe autism,
Oh God.
and then people were like, "Yeah, my cousin's got autism."
Well,
No.
they're
like I was so
Oh, no.
confident in that answer.
There are cases with the ones that are at least able to function normally. There are some that can like. There's a guy like in New York that can listen to any music and just play it.
That's called a savant.
Well, yeah. There's also a guy who's blind and who he can make noise and then echolocate things.
Which is just severe artistic.
God damn it, Letty.
See, the artistic autist.
Whoa, we ain't calling people that.
Yeah.
God, calm down.
We're not talking about Helen Keller. Jeez.
She's just, I don't know what the
I
fuck.
thought she was
she
just a
is.
Nazi.
What?
No, what?
I
my
thought
What?
Bro, she was
Helen
blind
Keller?
and
I
deaf.
thought
What?
she was.
No, she was blind and
No.
deaf. You psycho.
Okay, right.
Oh my
I thought
God, Sam.
she professed some weird shit.
What the hell?
That's what she was.
What do you mean I can't?
Get that pepper up off there.
You're not thinking about Helen Keller, you're thinking Kellyanne Conway.
No, not Kellyanne Conway.
fuck?
No.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Now that's somebody who's artistic.
God damn it.
Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
We fought some shit, and then we found some shit. And now we're bringing the shit that we found back with a tow
Some-
cable.
Some bitch talked to us while we were napping.
and
Okay,
then I
so
zoned out for the last part.
we
We were
fought
supposed
weird
to-
mutants
supposed
on
to
a
find some keys.
Yep.
We were
found-
like, okay, let's go to the shiny rock.
fought weird mutants on a spaceship, dragged back some artifacts from there, learned that there was some really old ancient data storage device. Then when they plugged the storage device into the ship, this weird voice talked to us in our dreams, telling us to find the keys to the door beyond. And then it pointed out specific planets on our star map for some reason.
Yeah, and we're gonna go to those planets and find out that reason. Which, I mean, it probably just means there's a key there.
Yeah.
I require Dicky.
I still don't know what this has to do with alien facehuggers, but
We
whatever.
then went to AutoZone and with our Napa know-how figured out there's some stuff.
Napa know how.
What?
But no.
I'm sick.
I love that. I love that commercial. Napa know-how.
God damn
All
it.
right.
There's a fucking pit in my stomach.
All
Well,
right.
you are a tree.
Come on now. I'm tired.
That does mean that as we start off today, you guys have slowly, over your downtime, made your way to the planet you had chosen.
I see trees in a bad mood. He must be a weeping willow today.
God damn.
Why?
You guys have made it to
Okay, that'll be the last one.
here.
You're right. I gotta focus more on Sarah.
Fucking
Yes,
excuse me.
Yeah. Bother him.
What?
I didn't do anything to
What?
deserve this.
You know exactly what's coming to you,
Okay,
Sarah.
on a serious note, can we kind of cool it with the relentless poking at me? Like, just a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
At least for
Sure.
this week, please. Thank you.
Just stop making it so easy.
I-
That's all you gotta do.
Sleepless, you're
That's
doing
all
it again.
you gotta
Sleepless.
do.
Sleepless, you
Stop.
doing it?
Sleepless, you're
Sleepless,
doing
literally, they just
it.
asked it. It was like,
I feel
asked
like
you
this
for
whole
being a
session is now
fucking
going to
bitch,
be
right? It's
sleepless.
like,
You're doing it
no.
again.
Sleepless, you're doing it again.
Literally, not even 0.5 seconds.
See, I am having an issue with someone's behavior, and I'm asking them kindly to cool it down. Cool. That was more me to myself than anything.
Poison, you're a terrible influence.
Is he? No, he's not.
I'm a fantastic influence.
Yeah,
I'll have it.
exactly.
All right. During your guys' downtime, you guys made your way to the planet that you had chosen. It took you about roughly a week as you made several jumps and several
Oh, I
slow
have a
descents.
downtime request.
Okay.
During the week in between, could I have like spent time binging like whatever futuristic YouTube videos are of how to do nails?
Can
You
we make
can.
like a 1d20 to see if he caught a venereal disease from anyone on the ship?
Clearly, I check everybody on the mothership.
Wait,
That's like a part of the process.
All right,
wait,
come
how
on
to
now.
do
I gotta
nails?
insight
Like
that 'cause
manicure
that's
yourself?
Full of shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
manicure.
Huh.
All right, hang on.
Well, he's gonna set up a mani-pedi station.
All right, hang on.
Self
88.
manicure.
All right. You spend the week. You know, you're sitting in your room, and over the course of the week, they do change the windows into space to different things. So it's not always like rain or storms. Occasionally, you'll get a good little snowstorm or a nice beach with waves, right? Or the sounds of like a busy street or inside of a mall, just so you aren't so alienated from people. During that time, you get through 96 manicure videos, 32 5-minute crafts, and 112 primitive technology videos.
I'm a super adder for him.
Lord
He does live
God.
streams now.
So did he do anything
Inspiration.
except just look at his future phone the entire
Probably
week?
not. It is
Nope.
dangerous.
Lord, I thought
This
he'd at least-
man, this man got up, showered, laid in his bathrobe for a week.
That sounds about right.
Before that, I just told everybody, "Well, I got working to do."
He,
If I
he,
had like a herbalism kit, could I have made like basic bitch potions?
um,
Please, it's called Basic Bitch Juice. Thank you.
Yeah, can I
Oh.
have some gamer juice?
We juicing?
how many do you want to try and make?
Just I don't know, like a reasonable amount for however long we're traveling. I'm not too sure how long the period of time was, but I was thinking like 1 or 2 a day, I assume.
For 2 a day. Okay.
Because I think it's herbalism.
Give-
I'm not too sure.
I think herbalism is d20 plus medicine.
Herbalism is wisdom.
Okay.
Or normally I think, because herbalism is finding the herbs too.
Whichever one is higher, you would have access to herbs as just fabricate.
Well, I'm gonna be a filthy bitch and invincibility myself.
That's cheating.
How dare you?
Well,
Okay,
yeah, because
okay. Well, I mean, he's not doing anything else during his downtime besides like getting in a fight with his dragon.
pretty much, yeah. You do medicine because that's wisdom.
Well, I don't care.
And the life of rangers now are just so easy.
I know, right?
Well,
All
yeah,
we
I
do
Imagine
is
playing a
I just-
ranger.
I just get drunk and my dragon does all the work for me.
Nice.
just
11.
drink beer and be racist.
We'll say you get 3 potions a day.
Cool.
Because I'm sure your dragon would have at some point been like, "You're doing it wrong. Ah, do
Oh,
it this way."
The dragon is invited to the tutorials as well, if he so chooses.
Would he do it, Sleepless?
You know, he would be near enough so that his tremor sense would be able to listen to the tutorials, but still help with the potion making because he has tremor sense and he
That's
can
fair.
just
My
sense the
downtime.
vibrations.
That sounds
That's
like a
fair.
handful.
I could see Tantris and the dragon like the door is half cracked in his room. They're like sitting there watching the screen.
I would have painted his talons as well by now.
From my
Alright.
downtime, I'm gonna try to figure out who sold Tandris cocaine on this ship.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I
Um,
insight myself.
Well, the dragon's talons are red because I rolled a 1d6 and red was just the first color I thought of.
Okay. How are you going to go about this? Boys.
Also, how
Um,
many potions would we have? I know what you said 3, but was that
3 a day. So
I'm just kind of tired and my brain's not working. How many days would we be traveling?
a week. So 7.
All right, thank you.
So 21.
Gotcha.
No.
No,
Wait.
you're right.
No, that's right.
Cool. I have revival juice.
he's basically gonna go around asking people if there's a drug dealer on this ship and where they are. Which probably isn't gonna get him anywhere, but that's what he's gonna try to do.
The kobold will laugh and the dragon will snicker.
He's not
Give
gonna
me.
ask you, 'cause he wouldn't think you have it.
Go ahead and
No,
give
but the dragon
me
knows.
an insight check and an investigation because I'm sure during the time when Tantris is in fact taking a shower, you would have sneaked in there and been like, "All right, where the fuck is this weed?"
True. Okay, so insight.
Yep. Give me
First.
insight. So on answering people or like questioning people.
Yeah, he's got no fucking idea. And then investigation.
Motherfucker.
That's okay. Not great, but it's okay.
We all really bad at fucking wisdom.
Would
mean,
I intentionally made myself bad at wisdom. Yes.
So did I. Yeah.
would Tantris leave his used stash behind before cleaning?
Some of it, but not all of it.
Okay. With a 12?
Wait, the used stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a neat little handicrafted bin for that. Because of course he has one of those.
Can't believe Poison is now the detective.
I'm gonna fucking find these druggies and I'm going to purify them.
Alright. With a 12, you would at least get we'll say a scent of it.
A scent of it?
Yes, like the permeated smell of it in his room. You would probably get maybe one USB that's used.
One that's used?
Maybe one.
Okay. If it's used, then he'll leave it.
Okay.
and just shake his head and go back to searching.
What about Lieutenant Bing? What did you do during that week?
Bing. Probably just working on Kyle, physical training and such.
Sure.
The only other thing I could think of would be trying to convince Dawn to turn my sword into a great sword. But that'd be probably about it.
Bro, he'd do that shit easy.
Well, the only problem is because it's a magical weapon.
Yes. It requires him
Okay, well,
to use blood.
Yeah, I would, yeah. I
it
was
would
saying
require me to use blood?
Well,
Ye-
so
Have to be my
it's
blood?
a bloody sword.
so the way it works is you use your bonus action to prick your like finger or whatever so that it starts absorbing it. You need 3 of them to do it.
Mhm.
Or you can spend a full turn, give it all 3, and then next turn just pop off.
Okay, so the goal is to make it a great sword, right?
Oh, wait, how long can it
What
hold
would
this
that
luck for?
require me to do?
What?
What would it
Plus,
require
I
of
guess-
me to make it a great sword?
Well, it's
Oh,
all
you don't.
pretty halberd technically. That's
Yeah, is it?
Okay.
a scythe follows the halberd
Yeah.
because
Oh.
of the way a scythe is swung and used. It follows the same practical set as a halberd and or something else. Glaive.
Also,
Oh,
because
okay,
there's
okay.
no scythe in basic 5e.
And every
Which-
variant is ass.
Which is a
Yeah, like-
1d10.
Complete bullshit.
I
thought-
see.
I don't
Never
really
mind.
mind the 2d6 version, but that's still strong.
I mean, you
Well,
could
I like the
make it
option to have a
2d6,
one.
whatever.
I like the option to have like a 1d10 slash like a 1d12 slash a 2d6, just because sometimes you like having.
I mean,
Like,
to
more
to
die
be
than one.
fair, it could be a great axe where it's a 1d12, and you're like, oh, well, this is gonna be fun.
Well, that's why I like some of the high roll weapons because they have the option of making it different weapon die via
Yeah.
the feats. Because there's one that's just like, well, you lower your weapon damage die, but you make more attacks.
Okay.
I still have to make damage, so I'll
Never-
be here. But like,
Mine.
no.
Yeah, you could. What does 02 do during the 7-week
The how much time?
downtime between
Oh,
from where you are to the planet?
Okay, I thought you said 7 week.
I heard that too.
I
Yeah.
did
I
do.
thought you said
Well,
7
7
weeks, long
weeks
time.
you've been traveling. It's been
Okay, like I was to say that, like
6
the
weeks with-
difference between a week and 7 weeks would be a lot more shit.
It explains why Tantris made it through 112-hour-long videos.
Was he able to take in any of that information?
Can't believe
from
we're just a
that,
bare naked ladies song now.
You can
machine thing. I
well,
know you said taking in all of it would kill him or whatever.
so you could technically go down there and ask it questions, but you would not be able to integrate with it because the problem is as you move, it also keeps scanning.
Okay.
So you can go down there and ask it questions. You can ask it like you can go down there and ask it like, what's on planet this? Is it inhabitable? That it's seen, right? But you can't integrate with it without more or less overload.
He would just be spending his time looking for Zero.
Sure.
He doesn't really have any other purposes right now. I have one.
Okay.
other than like basically like taking in as much data as he can, and like input.
Alright. What would
Mapping the stars as much as he can type of shit, and like learning where everything is.
what does Pastel do during the week?
Regrettably send messages to her family, quote unquote, ask if they're still alive, if their various illnesses haven't made him kick the bucket yet. No response, which is normal, so she just lazes about.
Hey,
If,
you dead yet?
Pretty
You
much.
you forgot you can't do that here, didn't you?
Oh, right.
What do you
We're
mean?
in
Oh,
the
over in the
that
reach.
place in
Yeah.
space that we can't like.
Never
The
mind.
frontier.
You are in the reach. The only places where there is a like actual connection is certain spots that you may find, or what you said would apply if you were on the halfway station, where it is dead center in a spot where that's possible.
Wait, then how was Letty getting his
mean,
makeup
can still.
tutorials?
Oh, I mean, those are
he has
probably
them all
archived on the
downloaded.
ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
good point.
Because just like any desperate housewife, he has that shit like V mode.
Yeah, he has that shit fucking like DVR'd. Fucking,
Of course.
you just see a fucking
Like-
tower rack in his
like his-
room.
His whole ship is just like a server for femboy porn and tutorials.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. So
You
she
can
basically
probably
has it.
queue up the letters though, like
Yeah.
Salandra
Yeah.
happened to do with the Instagram.
Yeah, she had her Iris.
Yeah, they were
pretty much-
staggered.
queue
Yeah.
up the messages, and whenever a connection happened to happen, she automatically had it sent out and check for any that were coming in.
Okay, that's fine. Do you do anything else? Do you like look to the ship? Do you explore? Do you learn anything? Or
I
just
go apologize
conversate?
to the ship's doctors for losing my shit last time, and
Uh,
I
Alright.
I'll also say that since you're sending emails through his email server, they do ping back with like beauty tips.
Yeah.
what
You
do
like to
your
subscribe
email
to-
server?
Yes,
Why does this ship have your email server? What?
because it's going through the server on the ship, which is my server.
When was that established?
It's
Now.
his ship.
Yeah, it's my
Eh?
ship.
What? Noir?
We're flying on my ship,
We-
not the big
we-
ship.
We
thought-
got here via his ship, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure, she just sends them to spam.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just minor grumbling about Tandris being a weird, pervy old man.
That dude be dangerous, huh?
So as you guys goes by, you do your thing, and after a week, you make it to the planet. And obviously, during that time, you make your way back to the main quarters here. Doors to move as you would come back anyway. And you find the meteor is roughly about safe enough away from the planet in case anything would like a black hole would happen or the planet would implode for any reason. Be safe. They don't know what planets you're gonna do.
Yes. Reasonable. Planet's exploding.
And as you all get on to the deck, you see an image of the planet. It is the entirety of the ground is a vibrant, like yellow. You can see the sea is almost see-through at first glance. However, the planet is completely covered in clouds.
What kind of clouds are they?
Rain clouds. Like complete rain clouds. Cumulus?
So we're kind of able to see the yellow surface through the rain clouds.
Well, they are scanning the planet.
Oh, okay.
Did we find Space Britain?
I didn't know Britain was yellow tinged. That's not Britain. That's British taste.
Well, it seems we found a planet that has already been discovered.
Why do you know this place isn't completely random?
Oh, is it terraformed?
According to this, it was found 20 years ago. It's Epsilon 8.
Is there something
What do we
specific?
know about it?
Well, funny enough, from what we can tell, it only ever got one message out in the last 20.
Oh, let me guess. It's something bad.
Well, let's see. They have found Epsilon 8. They have been slowly discovering over time and have built base. We was the last thing ever sent.
Well, let's go
Oh.
land there.
Is judging by the scans of the planet, does that landing base still exist?
Well, that is where the problem lies. It seems the planet is suffering from what can be described as an acidic monsoon.
Ah, so can the ship survive, and can we survive?
See, one of the one of the uh, scanners that have been scanning the planet go, well, according to this, nearly 60% of the vegetation is gone. The animal base seems to be almost wiped out. And the water on the surface is undrinkable.
Oh well. Well, I guess we got to go somewhere else. All right, Captain, let's go to that beach planet.
Wait, was this even any of? Wait, was this one of the flashing planets? Oh,
Mhm.
I don't think we can skip this one, old man.
Well,
Yeah,
does
you're
it
not
look like
getting
we
out
can
of
get
it
there?
this time.
I mean, we still got our ship. I
I
if
am
it
not
can't sur-
putting my paint job on the line.
Well,
there were other ships on the bigger one, right? Use one of those.
well, why I agree with the statement of our eldest member here. Fortunately,
Excuse me.
Not you, the elf.
Wait, how old are you? Crap. What's the dragon's name again?
I mean, if you've never asked, that's rude, but
Oh,
you should know. You can just hover over it. They've been on the ship a while.
okay, let me
It's
move over
Ignis.
to that map. Yeah,
oh, right here.
They're
yeah. Oh yeah. How old are you, Igneous? I don't think we ever got that.
Depends on how long dragons fucking stay in the eggs for. I don't remember 5e rules.
Well,
I know 3.5 had the Draconomicon, but I don't think that applies.
well, Tantris is about 2,800.
Yeah, Dangerous is fucking old.
yeah.
The
Okay.
like out of your original party, the only people that are still alive at this point would have been Mongo, Corvat, and Tantris.
And two of them
Right,
became
that's
Because,
gods.
fucking
yeah,
alive.
it's because two of them became gods.
Yeah, exactly.
Literal
Romulus
theosis.
might be alive. Furbolg's lived a long ass time.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
Furbolgs
he's
are almost like
literally
elves.
a time wizard.
Carnelius would have become a god as well.
I do also
at some
control
point.
time.
Yeah,
Well,
you can do some
unfortunately,
funky shit.
we are now quite the pickle.
Send a probe. Why would we go on an acid shithole?
Because the probe won't last.
Well, it's the pickle.
Oh.
Let's
Make-
just turn around.
Make a better probe.
Okay, from our scans of the planet, is there any way to tell what exactly it is we're looking for here? Or is it all just hell?
Well, there is a downside and an upside to this. The upside is we can drop you off and give you acid resistant cloaks that will hold over for quite some time. Downside is the ship cannot stay down there long enough to be your gateway out.
So what, we drop down and try to teleport back?
Oh, wait,
Well, no.
Captain. Are the Faramesians still a race?
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Just go with it. Yes, and it's D&D.
Yes.
What the fuck do you mean?
The world's longest improv skit, D&D.
God.
Out of everything I said, that's the one that breaks character?
Yes. Yes. Why?
Oh, good. We could just sell them this planet. If I remember correctly, they viewed acid rain as cocaine.
Why would we sell this? It's still valuable to us.
Well,
It's even more valuable because we have a price tag attached.
well, unfortunately, due to an galactic law, you weren't the one that found it.
Well, it doesn't appear like the people that owned it are here.
Wait, does it... What, okay, does this thing tag the original discoverers, pioneers?
Yes.
Do we have any idea who they are? Do their names ring any bells?
Let's see. It was
Iron-
found.
Ironically, also the Faramesians found it. We'll just sell it back to them.
Shut up.
Tell them their own planet.
Yes.
What?
Let's see here. It was found by George Epsilon O'Malley.
Oh, goes with the name, I see.
That sounds like he has 7 other planets. It'll be fine.
Well, it seems like they aren't exactly dead either, judging by these scans.
And even then, if someone was
They're
able to claim planets where it had their state figured out, so we can't just claim it after death.
Well, so this is where the good news comes in.
I'm sorry, was there a colony down there?
There seems to still be one.
On the surface or underground?
Are you
On
able
the
to
surface.
scan? Are you able to
What
scan
the
for life
fuck?
forms?
Yes, that's what we've been scanning so far.
Anybody alive?
It seems, outside of what looks like some animals that burrow underground, there is in fact people still alive in a small congregation. Or
As small as small.
farm. About 120, 150 people.
That's not even a breeding population. How the hell are they there?
Can't believe there's 120,
Would be a
150
long-lived race.
people.
That's right.
Oh, don't worry. We could breed them.
Well, let's see here.
I'm sure you'll have the whole town bred by the time we're done.
Well, let's see
I
here.
you have such a wonderful tongue, grandson.
So, seems they've made umbrellas that absorb the acid rain and convert it down to normal water.
Ooh, has that been patented yet?
Well, we have the technology for it, yes, but to maintain it largely is the other problem.
Oh, well, anyway, if we do go down there, let's steal the patent and sell it for ourselves.
Are you just stealing the poor colonist technology and making money for it yourself?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well,
Gotta stay rich
what?
somehow.
Are we?
Chaotic good.
This isn't good.
You know,
It's
this
good
is
for
just-
us. That's
This
why
is
it's chaotic.
barely even neutral because you don't care about them. You don't wish them good or ill. You just want it for
But-
yourself.
because
How
Fine.
did I get in another group that decides to exploit the fucking populace?
We're not going to
You-
exploit people.
Oh, you had
could
other
stop this. I'm
entrepreneurs.
just staring at you watching it happen
Mhm.
right now.
yes,
Hmm.
but problem now here is the problem. Our ships, unfortunately, without any samples of the rain and water, we don't know how much of a shield we need for ships to go down there. Thus, now runs into our problem. We can give you cloaks that will reduce the acid on you to basically make it so that you are resistant to the acid. Or the nanomachines can create a barrier on your skin to give you immunity to acid damage. However, it also means they don't function as armor, as all their power will go towards keeping that shield. Means you,
Wait,
which means
Wait.
you will have to wear normal clothes and armor.
That sounds fine.
Oh,
I have
I
some
could do
very
that.
fashionable styles of armor in the armory if everybody
hold on.
needs.
I don't know if
You-
I trust that.
You guys wear armor?
No, I
Not all
mean,
of us are gifted with skills.
yeah, you guys. I mean, I wear
Even-
scales
Okay,
as
okay,
armor. But...
That
okay.
must suck to be you guys.
To be
Leon
fair,
looks down at his armor.
to be fair, you
Looks
also
looks down at the common clothes she's wearing because fucking unarmored AC is higher than AC with armor.
to be fair, in your instance, you just use the nano machines to make clothes.
Well, yeah, because she's got to be fashionable.
Yeah. Which means you have only those two choices. That also means that Lieutenant Bing can't bring Kyle because we don't know how much damage it'll do to him.
See, that's why you're unhappy.
Wait, Big, are you willing to put Kyle in as a litmus test to see how bad it is?
I am not gonna do that to Kyle. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they have
I don't know. I
decency.
don't know how attached you are to him.
He's
I'm pretty
my
sure
boy.
we're that test.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're the.
good
Yeah,
point.
honestly, it's not a big deal. I'll just
Mhm.
do the immunity to acid and throw in some real armor. It's not gonna be
Oh,
that
fair
heavy.
point.
So, those at this
That's
point
me.
are your options.
Trust me, we can make you something very form-fitting, dear.
I
Hmm.
don't know if I trust you.
You don't
Is it-
have to. That's the fun part.
I wouldn't trust him.
He doesn't, or she doesn't have to trust you if you don't let him. If she,
Oh.
fuck, never mind.
Oh, grandson, you wound me.
Or if only you would
02.
do-
I'm
In-
about to.
02, in your case, most of the nanomachines will clearly make a protective barrier for you, given your structure.
I mean, it's fine. We can just
He's
lather him up
standing
in
there.
his.
Sipping on like a little like cocktail drink with like a little umbrella, just like staring blankly.
Well, it's fine. We'll lather him up in all of his sex worker
9 feet
lube,
tall and huge, just like
and once
Sipping
he's
a
all
little,
lubed up, the acid rain will just bounce right off him.
Well,
Don't
so,
think that's how acid or lube works.
I don't know
so
what you're talking about, Sarah.
what
This is
is-
some high quality space sex lube.
What do you mean? This is
Everything
Pastel
bounces
talking.
off.
Or is that not in character in the
Anyway,
first
joking.
place?
no, it's just bludgeon. Okay. No, I didn't take the acid weakness one.
Okay.
That's good.
So, what are your choices then? Would you choose to use the nanomachines to immunity or use the cloaks? Either or is an option, however, it's our best choice right now.
Well, just as
Hey.
long as it doesn't get on my hair.
I say the cloaks because if it's something that we're being contacted about by some mysterious ethereal entity, it's probably important. That means it's probably guarded. Probably not going to like us, so we're going to need some regular armor.
So then we go with the full immunity.
Yeah, close.
Very well.
The cloaks and the immunity are two separate options.
Oh,
Yep.
but
The-
maybe,
so the cloak will give you resistance to acid damage, but you'll keep your nanomachines who will just at that point function to make it so your boots more or less are acid proof and like any type of like pants or probably your hands up to your elbows because the cloak will take care of everything else. Or you push the nanomachines to make an entire skin over you that gives you immunity to acid, but they'll be full working at that, so you have to wear normal clothes at home.
How much does everyone weigh anyway?
Fuck.
fuck, I
had
think
that.
I weigh like
500, 600 pounds, probably.
Oh my.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that
I
actually
think
makes
I'm like-
I
sense.
mean, he's a robot.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, he is.
fucking
Mid
right.
to
I'm
high
big 9
two-
foot tall.
yeah. I
Heavy
think I'm
build,
mid to high
heavy number.
200s.
Actually, joking, you would weigh roughly half that.
Oh.
So, well, okay.
What?
So normally a warforged is made from like very heavy crude metals, right? Like when you see a warforged, you see all the heavy plates, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the case if this was a normal game. However, you are made from materials that are not that. You are an android. You weigh half that.
Okay.
Okay, because realistically, my dragon can carry, like 600 pounds. because of his size and his strength score and the capacity. So I mean, he could just have like someone ride on his back while he just carries the other people in his
I
claws. I
was
can
just
just
going
fly
off for the
myself.
max height and weight for the war.
Well,
Assuming we
well, yeah.
wanted to avoid like acid.
9 feet tall.
well, yeah, but like
Big fuck.
you'd
Well,
weigh
yeah,
half
but you're
that.
made of lightweight allomer.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
polymers,
I get it. Yeah.
alloys. You're made of plastic, Jokey. I'm sorry.
I also have
It's
I
space
also have
plastic. though.
flight, but I have like heavy armor flight
Mhm.
with like
You'd
special shit for that.
you'd weigh roughly like 300, 350.
Oh, okay, but yeah, the dragon has a total carry capacity of 600 pounds of just like lifting, like because he's a big hefty boy.
You would be challenged with this group.
I mean, I can fly myself.
Sanders is about 210 pure muscle.
That-
Yeah.
Interesting enough, it says here on your file you weigh 250.
That's just water weight. We don't
How
talk
much
about
water do you retain?
that. Enough.
It's an elf thing.
Well, how is he not horrifically bloated?
Well, that
How do we
plan's
know you are
probably out then.
horrifically bloated
It
under all
doesn't
that
make us
pomp?
bloated.
It is.
You should really look into how much water you retain.
That's
Sounds like an elf
absurd.
problem.
What kind of body does Tanders actually have?
It
Is
is
one of those,
not an elf
gross baby
problem.
bodies?
Does he
Well,
have
no,
like the big old beer gut?
Oh,
No.
he's 20 strength. Rip.
Oh,
With the half.
So you're saying he's
Vampire
got a
blood.
beer gut, but it's hidden by
Well, no,
the...
no. Because he has the vampire blood from a purebred, who spent a majority of time very well maintained. Cantress doesn't have a 6-pack, but he's toned. Like
Yeah.
like how you see like the people who pump iron who don't have a 6-pack, but they're still very strong. They're
I'm
just
just gonna-
very toned.
So he's not like bodybuilder, like, oh
Yeah.
my god, like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
veins and,
imagine
like,
him as the gif I
muscle.
posted.
Just-
I think the there's no. I think the word would be called like light.
I like the idea of him having a big old beer gut.
That shit freaks me out,
Fucking
right?
Philly.
That's
Awesome.
terrifying to look at.
It
That's
is.
a strong man right
Yeah.
there. Holy
Oh, it
shit.
is. Dude, that man would bench press somebody.
You could
Yeah.
still see like slightly defined abs there. That's amazing.
Dude, like what's from Game of Thrones, the Mountain?
Yeah.
Like the Mountain from that show is like that dude's like fucking huge.
Yeah.
Isn't he over
Yeah.
7 foot?
Dude,
Oh,
he's
God.
like 7
His
Why-
wife is
He
like
is-
just tiny. His
he is
wife
very
like
tall.
the tiniest little thing.
I think he's like 7'8", almost 7 feet.
Something like that.
Oh, I thought it was like 6 foot. Oh, Google says 6'9".
Yeah, but
Shit.
he's a tall boy.
Yeah, half Thor Bjornsson.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ma-
Oh, apparently in the books he is like 8 feet. Okay.
Yeah, but in the books you also see dual wielding great sword.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I thought-
because it's Dark Souls, the action
Wait,
picture.
I thought that was TV only.
No, that was the book. The
Oh,
TV knocked it down to 2 longswords.
The TV of the Mountain's kind of nerfed. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, with that, then if you made your choice, make your way down to the atomizers to get your clothes and armor. Being given you would be at a disadvantage due to having not. Make your way to the R&D lab.
Please
I'm
tell me
gonna
Don's
take a
gonna be
nap.
there.
Let me know
Oh,
when
you
get
know it.
there.
Yes.
The kobold just covers herself with her wings and goes back to sleep.
Wait, even the kobold has wings?
Yeah, she's got 8-foot wings because she's 4 feet tall.
sick nasty.
Remember that we use wingspan rules. So if you are 7 feet tall and you have
You got
wings,
14
you-
feet of
you
wingspan.
need 14 feet of clear space. Fly.
Yeah, she's only like 4 feet, so
Yeah.
she's got like 8 feet of wingspan, so 10 feet.
So, like, Jokey would actually need like 18 feet if he had wings.
But I really like
Well,
the
I
aesthetic
can
of.
fly, but how
Well,
am I
yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
like-
yeah,
I don't have wings. No.
yeah. If you
I
had
just love-
wings,
I just love the aesthetic of her using her wings as a blanket.
I'd do it. It's
I would do it.
It's like gargoyles with Glanth and them using their wings as a cloak.
Gonna-
Gargoyles
gotta
was
be
the best.
That'd be a terrible feeling waking up though, like your arms falling asleep, but it's your wing.
Oh, I'm sure. But you guys managed.
That depends on how flexible the wings are.
But you guys managed to one. Most of you make your way here.
I imagine if they're rigid, then that would be an issue. But if they're, I don't
Well,
know.
most of you guys make your way here. Bing, you make your way over here
Oh,
to the R&D.
The gangster bunny
Hey.
selling crack cocaine.
How you doing, Bang?
was this about the sword thing?
No, this is about you getting a makeshift Kyle.
What?
I made you a Kyle.
You
You-
made me a Kyle.
Yes, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't
Um,
take Kyle down, but
I do remember.
you do get the picture.
Wait.
Find the
But you have Kyle at home.
I see. My great value Kyle is here.
I wouldn't call it great value, more like Kirkland brand.
Oh. You know
I
what?
can't believe Dawn just like did the Tony Montana like snort a whole shit ton of cocaine and then was just like, oh my god, so Bing likes Kyle, so let's just get them another Kyle for their Kyle.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need a
Kyle-
Kyle for your Kyles. That way you can Kyle.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
dope if, in all actuality, it is me with Kyle behind me with Kyle behind Kyle.
And then you can be like, you can take Kyle and Mini Kyle out, and then when Mini Kyle gets hurt, you can be like, don't you ever hurt my son again.
Don't hurt my grandbabies.
Well,
Alright.
actually, there is one difference in this Kyle.
Okay.
It has bunny ears.
You gave
No,
you gave him
actually,
bunny
Like the
ears.
robot bunny. is.
actually, you were given this. They hand you a gauntlet. It straps onto your shoulder, goes all the way down to the hand, and you can simulate the swings of Kyle.
Okay, if that
Oh.
doesn't have bunny ears, then
It-
that device,
it
while Bing
does.
is using it,
What?
gives Bing bunny ears.
That's
Is-
fine.
No,
Is-
no.
Is that from Digimon?
Yes, this is
Is that Deva Woman?
that is Lady Devimon X Anima.
That's what I thought it was, because the leg and the arm was like, that's Digimon.
I thought it was just gonna be a mini butt or a mini con.
Minicon, no.
I
It is
thought
an
you were gonna
extra
give
arm.
him. I thought you were just gonna give him a literal stand.
Just give him a
God.
Roblox.
Skim of Roblox, yeah.
No.
Also-
We got to give him a Beyblade that transforms into something else.
What
Also,
fuck,
you
what
need
were
to
they
keep
called?
your eye on that fucking Prince fella. He's trying to find us.
Prince fella. You mean like the one we helped revolt?
The one that has a fucking stupid ass name.
They have visible cocaine on their nose.
Oh, the stupid ass name.
It's 2 miles long.
Poison's
Literally
character.
Oh,
Poison's character.
yeah.
My
I know,
other
I knew that.
character.
I know. I was just like trying to think. Cause his Prince. Jeez, I was like, okay, yeah. What about him? What the fuck
Did
you
I
mean?
hire?
Don't let him find out I'm the dealer.
Oh, yeah. for
He finds
this.
out, I'm gonna murder you.
Wait, what? Like, what do you mean he's on to you?
I mean, he's starting to fucking investigate. I don't like it when people dig around when they shouldn't.
So like, okay, where is it so I can fucking make sure he doesn't show up there?
What do you mean, where is it? Where the fuck do you think I'm at all the time? I'm in here.
Yeah, but he has to come here because it's a fucking medical center. It's a med bay.
Just
You get
don't
your
let
mandated
anyone
message.
tell him it's me.
Bing
Alright,
gets the
fine.
message from
I mean,
Solandra.
I'm
Don't
the
be a
only.
bitch.
I'm the
Don't be a bitch.
fucking bitch. I'm the only one that knows that it's here, right? So like, it's fine.
Well, you're not the only one.
I
We
mean,
kind
yeah,
of
the
sold
fuck-
drugs to the other elf too.
Fucking. Tangers?
Yeah, the one that didn't have any STDs.
Are your nails
Pulls out
also
a list
painted?
of fucking 200 STDs.
Okay. You so okay. Well, how am I supposed to stop him from fucking spilling the beans? The fuck?
That's not my problem. They're your team, you know them.
Hardly. They're all, you know, like us.
Good, then you should get along great.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Alright, whatever. Just gonna slip on the glove and leave. She's done.
All right.
He was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You you come back in the room, and for anyone who's seen the Orville, right?
No.
God, I need to watch that.
Okay,
I
so
I don't know.
forget
what
so-
happens.
and they do this in Star Trek and stuff too. They have a room because they you know they're exploring space, and you know obviously you want to make your rooms more homely, right? So you're not like, so it's not like just a cabin.
Is this like the Hollow Room?
It
Star Trek.
Yeah, it makes objects for you, so it can make vases, clothes, pillows. It can make pretty much anything you want.
Oh, okay. So it's a matter replicator.
Yeah. So once you're inside, you get armor that you would already have on. So obviously, Poison would get his plate armor or his breastplate, half plate
Oh no, it is breastplate. It is breastplate. You're right. You're right.
with the clothes that you want, as you won't be able to use your nanomachines. One few times where you are actually have no armor. So as you sit at the little screens, it like asks you what size, what kind of armor, what era, because you will occasionally have to uh, dress to fit the planet
I don't wanna.
from time to time. You guys get your clothes that you want, get your armors paired. You also have 21 potions you can split amongst yourselves.
What kind of potions?
I give you 3 basic bitch healing potions.
Basic ass healing potions. I'll take it.
Here for your boo boos.
Me boo boos.
Yeah, we don't want another like face hugger sticking its tendril down your throat and doing things.
I don't think this will stop that.
No, but it might help with the burning afterwards.
I guess that's true enough. How do I get me some brigandine armor?
I was thinking about something. Could you say that last part slower?
What?
They were doing what to throats?
But didn't you see it? The monster tried to stick its tendril down your grandson's throat, and I don't want to understand what it was gonna do then.
Oh, that. Buzzkill.
It was fucking their throat, little one. So, can we get to Cyric armor?
Which is it?
I think it's
Or-
brigandine
I would
Medium
like
armor?
brigandine medium armor, yeah.
because it's fucking pretty poggers.
So I don't know what lamellar or comfort does.
It's in their like stuff. Comfort is easy to maneuver and sleep in.
Oh, perfect.
Remelar
Blanket?
is-
You have to go.
Yeah, I'll post the article.
I don't know what lamellar is. I don't see it anywhere.
Is lamp
Well, so
Whatever it is.
So normally, you cannot sleep in armor. It's
If you-
impossible.
To
That's
repair
what
it,
comfort does. Yeah.
Yes.
you would need either Leatherworks tools or Smith's tools. If it, depending on the type of lamellar you use, you have to use different kind of stuff to make it and to repair it.
Oh, okay. It's like just a specific material is what that means.
It's
Yes,
it's
because it's made of small little plates called lamellar, or lamellel.
Yeah. It's what was bolted leather was actually based on, I think,
Holy
or
shit!
riveted leather.
But yeah, I really like the Cyric stuff. And if I could get Brigandine, then I would definitely get it for both me and my
I-
dragon.
I would love
Oh,
Brigandine.
I just don't know if that's an option.
Especially because it just looks like basic clothing, pretty much.
at this point in time. No.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point in time, no, because you're once you've explored more.
Alrighty, then at this time, I need no armor. But when that is available, do let me know, because then I will actually be able to upgrade.
Oh wait.
Also, at some point,
Cyric?
would Mountain Plate be allowed for heavy armor?
Yes, but I'm pretty sure you need.
Oh yeah, not asking for this
You need
character, but if we're
18 strength for that.
I'll take that.
Candace could be the mountain.
It's also burdening, cumbersome, dense, protective, reinforced.
What does any of that
I
do?
can't believe Tandris is gonna turn into what's his face from A Knight's Tale.
Right.
Heath Ledger.
Burdening lowers your speed by 5. Cumbersome gives you disadvantage on all stealth checks.
Dense and
Uh,
protective are beneficial, though, I believe.
Dense gives you DR against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks.
Give me that armor right now.
No.
Exactly.
Protective
me
gives you
3
advantage.
DR.
Protective gives you advantage on stealth, dex, or con saving throws against
DDR against
incapacitated
bludgeoning?
stun.
When you're struck by armor piercing or breaching weapons, they don't gain that property.
Gimme.
What is reinforced?
I can wear that.
Yeah, I can wear that.
You are that, though.
You are that. Like you're walking.
That
Mountain
is
Blade. Oh,
that is just you. Oh, that's nice. When you're wearing a suit of medium or heavy armor that has the reinforced property, your AC is increased by 2 when determining if a critical hit confirms against you.
We don't do
Yes.
confirmed crits, so that's
Yeah.
not
Poggers,
useful.
Well, technically.
No, but for
we
Cyric,
do,
that is
but we don't.
Poggers. I like the detail they went into the armor because it's nice to see some actual decent equipment for once.
Are
Wait,
you all ready?
protective is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Are we
Yeah,
all ready?
protective is insane.
When is he gonna make weapons?
It's in the equipment guide.
It's
It's
all
200, it's a 200 plus page PDF he's
Yep.
been working on.
Oh, send me
He's
that shit. I
eventually,
will.
he's
It's-
eventually going to
it's-
put it
it's
up on
in
the World
the it's in a
Anvil.
channel.
Yeah, it's
No, that's just the armor article.
No, it's in like it's already been posted.
Oh, is it in the creation?
it is in classes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fucking read that for like 20 minutes then.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is my
You-
bow gonna melt?
Do you have your street clothes and your armor?
Yes.
Well.
Does that just supplied to us from the armory?
The armory and street clothes are supplied here.
Yeah, see, look, he's got his new acid-resistant cap.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just have my
I imagine Deltrice got a nice little overcoat, so he's rocking like the trench coat. Super edgy. I gave my dragon a bowler hat.
Can I still just be shirtless? For some reason, I just want to be shirtless.
No, because then
You
you're not
want to-
wearing armor.
Do you want to no
Sure.
longer have a torso to put a shirt on?
I mean, that's what the
Are-
microbots are for. They're gonna
are-
give me a thing.
Are you sure you're not a barbarian?
Wait,
Oh, I'm
so
sure.
is mount armor or skilled plate allowed?
Not right now. No.
Shit.
Not yet.
That skilled plate looks awesome.
We-
And that
we
worked
need-
perfectly.
We
Will
need to
be.
do better stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Scale plate does seem pretty cool though.
And it works perfectly because I only have a +1 to strength or dex anyways.
Well, if you got a +2, you can get the feat that lets you have mastery for another +1.
Eh.
You guys, as you all get geared up and you grab your supplies.
Can't believe that my nail polish is gonna go away because we're going
No,
to
right?
acid mine.
Sure. You guys take down one of the freighters. They have hooked up with a temporary barrier so that they can at least get you down there and then back up, or get you down there, drop you off, and then get out. You guys get this fancy. It's got character. And
Wait, where are we?
you guys
Mama help.
are just like put you guys together this time.
I am like 4 off because it likes to slow down in the last couple.
42 out of 43. Hello. So are we all up in the top right corner?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
get a
this-
drink while I load.
Well,
I'll
this
be
is
right back.
sizable. Okay.
Well, you're on a planet full of rain and dead rocks.
That's true, but still, just the map itself is rather large. At least with Heavy Metal Empire split it up.
Is everybody else
is.
loaded?
I'm loaded.
I'm loaded.
stuck on one. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. What do you know? Big of the devil when I show up here.
Femboys, 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 femboys.
That's not. Femboys are not the devil. They're just misguided.
So,
I knew you were misguided.
That I might be misguided, but not in the ways of the femboy, just in the ways of sexual morality and sanity.
so, as you guys make your way down to the planet, past the clouds, you can, as you're like strapped in, you can hear the rain smacking down on that barrier. You can hear the like hissing of the acid rain as it keeps hitting the shield. So you can hear like hitting it dissolve over and over again until you make your way to the bottom to where you see a small outpost station that has what can best be described as umbrella trees. Over the top of the trees, they have a barrier that is emitted from the trees that protects the area from the rain. So any acid rain that hits the barriers gets does the kind of like the Bear Grylls thing or not like Bear Grylls, but where you see people who will key into a device and it distills it type deal.
It's like a filter.
Yeah. The acid rain hits the tree barriers, distills into the trees, and then makes it drinkable. In the case of here, it makes it so that it sustains power.
So is it just like a standard water generator, or is there something in the acid that's conducive to power?
It is just a standard water generator.
Okay. Like a steam turbine thing. Okay, that works.
You still get wet as the rain does come through the barrier, but it's not acidic.
Okay. Based on how much is getting through right now and the conditions, how long will our protection last?
Well, you're not in the acid ring.
Okay, makes sense.
You guys appear here as they drop you off, and then they quickly leave before it causes any damage.
I can't believe it. We're in Waterworld where you fucking drink your own pee. This is terrible.
You're goddamn right. You're in Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
I don't want to be in Kevin Costner's Waterworld. Get me off Kevin Costner's wild ride.
I don't want to deal with giant water monsters.
But but as you see the ship leave and you get a kind of like a good look at the area, a lot of the plants are now gone. The trees have no foliage. A lot of it has just been rotted away. So you see a lot of dead areas where trees are just sparse. Any plant or any type of plants that are here at this time are weeds that have slowly adapted to the acid.
So because the plants are all gone, does this count as mountainous terrain?
It does somewhat count as mountainous terrain, as you'll notice like a lot of the roads are kind of like jumbled up and crumbled. A lot of the ground is saturated.
Like, I can't believe this. Natural Explorer is actually useful in a space campaign? What is this blasphemy?
You will also notice that outside of the umbrellas here, you do notice, kind of as you kind of look down the road from where you are, kind of a bit down, there are several like spots where it's like a single one of these is set up so that you can, like, if you ever have to rest or you are where you think your clothes are going to deteriorate or need mending, there is spots throughout the path that are set up as safe zone.
Interesting.
Nice.
So like,
Also, we can't be lost.
well, yeah. So like you'll find one like right here, right here.
The only two aspects that matter.
Like they're few and far between because they don't have the materials to make a lot of them. But you land, you can see the ground is saturated. The ground is all broken up. Roads are walkable, but they are in shambles. What do you do?
Is there anybody here?
There is a one person.
Where are they? And is it like a heavy rain?
Oh, it is monsoon rain.
All right, so
It is coming down.
she's near like the dragon's head, and both her and the dragon are using their wings as like an umbrella. So assuming you stand within like 5 feet of the dragon, you probably can ignore the rain.
You said
Bet.
what's it called? The nanobots are now like completely blocking the rain.
The nanobots at this time are currently using all of their power to create a thin veil over your skin to give you acid immunity. They cannot do anything else at this point.
Okay, cool. So he's just gonna stand there without any need to worry because his hair is fine since it's not getting wet.
Well, yeah, because
No,
the dragon
it is.
covering the rain.
Oh,
Oh,
it's just
no.
taking away the property of acid?
Yes, it is just taking away the proper acid. You're still getting rained on. It's just making it so any acid that hits you, it has that like tss, sound to it.
No, it's great because his wings, they're like waterproof, so the acid just rolls off.
Tandris would have had a shower cap on. Now he's just doing it.
Oh my
Lord
god.
have
He's
mercy.
got a fancy umbrella.
It's like he's trying to care for his weave.
Lord.
As you guys stand in the rain, kind of observing the area around you, you hear the doors open behind you, and you hear a gruff little voice go, "Well, I'll be damned. We have ourselves some planet visitors."
And
Right,
who
be
are
nice.
you?
But they're human.
I am James T. Percival.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, their culture got nuked back to the Dark Ages.
Oh my
I love
god.
it.
They're just
Hey,
as
at least it
advanced
has
as
some-
you.
At least Percival has historical basis, unlike whatever the hell Dangerous is.
That's the
I
only
am
pop
a part
culture
of
they have
history.
is Ready Player One.
Well,
Ah.
He
history that
literally
deserves to be
is
forgotten.
history.
Arthurian legends are timeless. You are far too entrenched in time.
I'm probably older than this planet was founded.
Actually,
You
apparently he
definitely
knows someone
are.
who literally is entrenched in time.
Maybe. I remember tales about Cronulus. He was a weird one.
The kobold
So,
is
Sir
just
James.
confused why the dragon is talking about human myths.
Oh, Cronulus, if I remember correctly, your ancestor was a simp for you.
That's the story I've heard.
So, how many people are there on this planet, Sir James?
Roughly, let's see here. You see him pull up a manifest and he goes, "Well, let's see here. Roughly about 250 now."
Ah. Interesting. Would have
It
thought
should
you
be-
would have survived without immigrants at that population level.
That should be easy enough to decimate.
Now, while I'm sure you enjoy the rain out there, it would be behooving of me to allow you inside to warm up.
Oh, good. Yes. Where's the door here?
Right here.
Okay.
Please come inside my humble abode.
Oh, thank you. As she generally deactivates her armor.
He
Are you
does
the only
not.
one on the surface, or well, how many people do live on the
How
surface?
how shitty does his little house look?
How cute do you think that your armor isn't analog now?
Outside of okay, so a lot
Because
of
I need to know if this looks like garbage or not, because that will dictate whether or not.
no. Okay, so it's not here because that there is a they built the station under a rock side, so it's like built under it. So a lot of this outside of like right, say here, what is affected by the rain. So a lot of it is still intact. It's not like pristine, but it looks okay.
Hmm.
I can't believe I'm entering into a cave.
Wow.
Not actually a cave.
I bet there's not even treasure.
Tell me, new friend, how did you fuck up your water cycle this badly?
Something
What
tells me it
occurred?
wasn't them.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't.
And what did?
You see, about 20 years ago when we discovered Epsilon, we thought it was all fine and dandy for about maybe a month or so. We
Wait, it
explo-
wasn't always like this.
In between that explanation, Tangerous will elbow Pastel. Told you.
The dragon will sit down like a
Okay,
cat,
I was uninformed and therefore wrong. Okay.
and he's just gonna look at his nails, see how they've eroded. They're not colorful anymore.
As well, you see, about 20 years ago when we found the place, we called it in, named it, claimed the planet for ourselves, like you would normally through the laws. We started to explore. Made our way roughly about halfway, about maybe 2 weeks travel from here.
Let me guess, you found some weird artifact, turned it on, and the planet went to shit.
No, in fact, we made it about 2 weeks from here into a city in ruin. Big giant city, tall buildings, all eroded away from what we assumed was weather. And as we kept exploring, well, we're all damned. It starts pouring down rain. We think it's all okay, but then acid. People getting burned, half the trucks just starting to melt. We scattered.
Oh,
So you're saying you played with things that weren't yours, and
Um,
suddenly the rain became acid.
wait, did you even get
question.
time to touch anything?
No, that's the best part about it. We we were here for about a month, started raining, and then we found out that uh, according according to the planet, every well, let's see, 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Let's see. It rains. It acid rains for about 11 months.
Oh, you
Give
just
her-
arrived at the good season.
Give or take, when we were looking up the claim on this planet, about how old was it?
20 years.
20 years.
No, so 20 years. And there was already a civilization here. Damn colonizers.
Yes.
From how it sounds, the colonization was long gone by the time they showed up.
Which means that there hasn't been much time since it's been claimed.
So tell me, Sir James, have you had any opportunity to go more into the city, see who or what made it?
Fortunately, all the time we spent was making up a place to stay and a place to survive down here.
Hmm.
He like pops open the door and points at the trees. We made those and we've slowly been making our way toward the city, but unfortunately, ran into other problems.
Oh, such as?
From what we understood, the rain is a double-edged sword. It killed off most of the animals on the surface, both predator and normal, from what we can tell. However, what we didn't realize was some of them burrow as movement.
Oh, and you found the worms.
Well, I wouldn't call them worms, you call them tremors.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, oh Lord.
I was waiting for it.
Goddamn right, I'm gonna make tremors into this. It's a great movie.
Lord. So what are they then, if not worms? The only large-scale burrowers I know.
Well, from what we can tell, they don't have any qualities of a worm. In fact, have that more of a massive dogs. Very wide mouths.
Have you
So,
tried domesticating?
Well, old Joe Bob tried that, and well, he's dead.
wait, these boulettes?
What? No.
What's
Okay.
up, Boulette?
Boulette, it's a standard D&D monster. It's literally like a ground burrowing shark. Which really isn't quite what he
clearly
described,
she
but
said dog.
that's true, but still. What comes to mind?
But we've met over the years. We have managed to avoid them by taking specified steps in certain areas.
Hmm.
Before you ask, yes, we have tried to get a signal out, but every time it is during the dry month, we don't exactly get much of a signal either.
And I'm guessing we're the first people since founding to come.
Well, yes and no.
What, did non-people come?
Occasionally, we would get a ship that tries to land on the planet, find out they can't leave, and, well, they end up just either staying or dying to the monsters.
Any Fomorians?
Can't say we've met any of them.
Mm.
Though we do have one orc. Great guy.
Huh.
Where would you expect fairies to live when there's no trees?
That is a fair point.
Well, we do have trees. They're just underground.
Who said anything about fairy?
Do you not know what you said?
Fomorian.
Yes.
What do you mean Formician? What did we mention earlier?
Fomorians?
I thought it was never mind. I must have been mishearing. I thought it was like Formician or something.
No, I'm just making the.
Fomorians are a gelatin-like state. Gelatin-like being.
I'm also making the joke that Fomorians are, Fae, because that's what they are. It's fine.
Because we do get a straggler here and there that just kind of comes down and unfortunately can't leave due to the rain. But most of them have been pretty hospitable, great help. You that we'll say died to the rain. Is the best way to explain that.
Oh.
You can
And-
see from the skin you can see on him there are there is some blotches or like maybe like a little splash on like his cheek or the top of his head where you can see like where the acid rain actually did hit him. So like it's not like they're unscathed. You do see they do have some blotches or maybe like a burn mark where they got hit.
So it is an issue then.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Over the years, of course, we have found a way to subvert the rain. We have armors and other setup places just in case things may go awry.
Hmm. So, Sir James, how dangerous to flesh is the acid rain like on quick exposure? If I was stay there for like 5 seconds, how much harm would I come to?
Well, normally, when it's not the monsoon, as he points out outside, you got about 20 seconds, maybe 30-ish, to cover yourself up before it gets too bad. During the monsoon, as it is now, you got about 5.
Okay, so it's bad. Got it. How long take for you to get your marks as she points to the stuff on his head?
Well, I was unfortunately one of them there travelers that was in the city when it started.
Ah, caught
So-
unawares.
So unfortunately, I was there at the epicenter of said event.
Hmm. Could you give us coordinates for this city? I think it might be of interest to us.
Well, can't do that as protocol is to send you to the farm first.
Ah, of course, there's
Why do we
protocol in
need
the
to go to
way.
the farm first?
Well, you guys have no actual way to subvert most of the enemies here.
What the fuck is the farm?
It's
Subvert, we just
what
kill.
they call their home because technically it is a farm.
Yeah, but I have tremor sense. I can tell when they're coming and just fly away.
Oh shit! You can sense the tremor.
Bitch, I'm a dragon. Ain't no fucking tremors gonna scare me.
You can sense John Bon Jovi.
Oh my god.
People forget he was in that movie.
What is this gonna be for like number 3 when they start fucking shooting
Hey,
messages?
Bon Jovi's
around?
awesome.
He is. He was. It was a good movie. It's a B-tier movie, but it's fucking hilarious.
There's nothing wrong with the tremor movies now.
Eh,
After a
the
certain
later
point, they
ones
got-
can
The
be.
first couple are fine.
Yeah,
the-
like 1 through like 3. Maybe 4. So what the hell is the farm?
Well, it's where our homestead is, where we've grown most of our crops, stayed safe.
The kobold squints but doesn't say anything. You better keep the elf away from any animals.
That
You-
elf. And he points
He wouldn't go
to
that
Tandris.
far. She looks back to Tandris. But he
Of course not. Consent is key, darling.
and animals
he
can't
would.
consent. Good, keep away from them.
For all you know, he has telepathy.
Does he have animals speak, and are these legitimately sapient animals? This is not a debate I want to have.
He knows someone who used
Tan-
to talk to
Tandris-
animals. I'm sure he picked
Tandris
something
has
up.
Tandris has a druid on speed dial. Hey, I need you to use Awaken real quick.
Yeah.
The more options you offer him to get consent, the more it's going to happen, like the Davites.
Oh god.
Define the
Jesus.
Davites.
You
Jesus
keep willing it into
Christ.
existence.
What? Is this a reference I'm not getting?
It's an SCP reference.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The 140 was it? The book you
yeah.
keep writing in, it makes their civilization. Okay, I
Also,
remember now.
when he's just out in the rain, how much is he actually bothered? Because he's got like intense heat all around him. There's just like hit his
So-
wings and like, sizzle.
So both you and the dragon do have the armor up, right?
Yeah, it's just
So-
he also has just the natural fire aura. 'cause
Yeah.
fire
So
dragon.
the fire is kind of equal here because while it is fire going around, it's also a monsoon.
Mm.
So it's about equal.
So
Yeah.
eventually he's gonna end up like a sad wet cat. I see.
As long as you're not out in the rain for a long period of time, yeah. It is a straight down monsoon. Like you can't see maybe more than 15 feet in front of you.
Hmm.
It's
I don't
just
have-
it's just white out.
Yeah, I don't have aquatic proficiency, so I can't use Natural Explorer for that one.
Well, it is getting kind of late, and unfortunately, traveling during the dark is mildly safer, but not in groups. You
Why
all
would groups make it less safe?
well, groups means more footsteps, which means more sound for the creatures to see.
Hmm.
Usually, we only send about 3 people out in a group, 4 if we really be insecure. But anything past that, and well.
Yes. I see how that could be a problem. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have 5 lab walkers.
You also have a 9-foot, 350-pound Dextro.
Yeah, I counted him as part of the 5.
So,
Yeah,
Or-
Tandros
So-
is already in the count.
like,
To be fair though, I could carry Jokey. It wouldn't be a great time, but I could carry him.
it's true.
The sex robot.
I just
I
have to
love
Sure,
it.
sure,
I just have to
sure.
attach like a rope to the back of him, and then carry him like I'm swinging a plastic bag.
Looks like drag him along.
No, it's just gonna be like one of those kids who's carrying like the shopping bag, and they're just swinging it like a crazy person.
Ah.
So that'd just be the dragon.
And hopefully by morning the rain lets up a little bit to make it a better trap. Meantime, we can do have some rations set up if you would like something to eat. Not great, but something. And tell me about your travels. As you're the first people I've seen actively want to come here on your own.
Hmm.
Oh, Bing's the one with the most stories. He then walks away.
Throwing it.
All right,
throwing it
Bing,
in
you want
the
to
bus.
regale them with our unlikely tale,
You want what? Art?
or do you want
Who's
to let me
unlikely?
do the talking like I always have been?
What do you mean? You don't know any unlikely tales.
The dragon looks
You
around
know,
the ship.
the
Shiny up here.
weird death mutants, the voice speaking to us in our dreams, the keys to the beyond. That seems unlikely, honestly. So who wants to be the one to bite the bullet?
Tell me, is there loot?
No,
He must know he's the dragon.
so a lot of this place is you'll see crates lying around are full of like ammunition, canned foods, waters.
There's no really old collectibles or anything.
No, like most of it is there's tarps thrown about. There's boxes filled with rations, cans, and waters. Spare ammunition, spare cloaks for the acid rain.
I thought you humans would have something like unique. Instead, it's all just garbage. What the hell are you looking for? Shinies.
But you can see out the window, and you very much see it just coming down.
Hmm.
Oh, well, he can. Takes out vial, steps outside, fills vial,
Mm.
steps back inside.
Hmm. All right, I imagine I'll be the one to tell the tale then.
Oh, you
We
should let me see that. I can see if I could make like a remedy to the acid burns. Because
we have evidence of an artifact on this planet, or at least an intimation that it might be here. I think we're calling it a key to the door beyond. We don't even know what it is. We just got this planet's location pinged on our star map with some note about it. I was wondering if it's something about that city you guys found, but if you don't know anything, we'll have to find it ourselves.
Well, once we take you to the farm and you speak to the elder, he'll be about taking you up there. If you are really intent on going that far, of course.
How far away even is it from here?
Well, walking about 3 weeks. City itself.
Oh, jeez.
Fortunately, the only vehicle we have that is equipped to travel is currently only you transporting goods and passengers safely in case something happens.
Hmm. And I can't imagine there's any way we could
No,
get used to
no,
that.
no,
that's horrible.
no. You
Get that out
you
of
go
here.
back.
Hmm?
It's
No.
like scolding a naughty child. Good lord.
Do you not like that?
Oh my God, you're terrible.
What's their name? I only know them as the Da Vinci twins.
That would be your
The
sexual-
Voros twins.
Voros. Okay.
VORO.
And I can only imagine you all would be rather hesitant to lend strangers use of your only vehicle for this planet.
Well, you would be right. However, now that you're here and it seems you can get off the planet, maybe we can spark a deal.
Blah, blah. We get your use of your vehicle, you get use of ours.
Well, to be fair, you do have elderly and those who aren't exactly fit to handle this harsh environment. Getting them off the planet or getting most of us off the planet would be advantageous.
Well, that would be a deal you'd have to strike with our dear old patron, Andrus, since it is technically his ship.
The asteroid is not his ship.
I thought
Yeah,
the ship that took us
asteroid's
to the
not
planet.
his.
The asteroid is not his ship. His ship is the red one.
What? I thought you were saying that was the one that's getting to the planet. That's what I was asking about.
It is. The
Yeah.
asteroid took you to the planet because you're not leaving on a ship.
Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I'm confused.
You were using his personal network that is on his red ship.
Okay. No, that was.
Yeah.
Well, seems I was mistaken. Do we have contact with our captain down here?
You'd have to.
Hmm,
'Cause otherwise,
okay.
we wouldn't be able to tell him when we're ready to go.
Okay. All right.
The
Let's.
Vinci?
I guess we'll. I'm not the leader here. We'll get you in contact. We'll get your leader in contact once we get to talking.
Fucking love
I
it.
swear to God. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab more ice.
Oh, it's
Fucking-
terrible.
Fucking done.
Look, Jokey, you're driving her to drink. Look what you've done.
I'm gonna walk by and just dragon breath away the filth. That's the clear answer right there.
Do it.
The filth. Define the
Murder
filth.
them.
Well, I mean, you can see them right there. They're both very clear, visible as day.
Ah, I see.
They're so lovable.
Are they?
Yeah. They're actually.
Jokey, according to this book I have, you're a heretic. It's just heresy, plain and simple. The God Emperor would not be pleased.
All right. What would you guys like to do right now?
I'm playing Minesweeper and Solitaire on my HUD.
Okay.
I just want to go talk to this leader in the farm.
You have a burning need to ask who made the Mona Lisa.
Lord.
I don't know if that guy can tell you that.
Id.
So I can't have
He just fucking ruined that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The acid rain is
Okay, the acid rain will
eroding.
burn away, Jokey.
Acid. Fuck, I can't talk. Never mind.
Throw him outside.
The acid rain is eroding both our armor and our morality.
Imagine having morality.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what you're
Here we go.
Lord.
There we go.
Oh, because the ear.
Yeah, okay. I was driving with long chop. I'm trying to figure out which way it goes.
I don't remember.
Well, you have some spare beds that you guys can sleep on. It's gonna be a long night, but won't be too bad. Hope you like baked bean soup. That's about all we got.
Baked bean soup.
Hey, if that's all they've got to cook, it's got to be good by this point. 20 years.
Don't imagine there's a whole lot of ways to spice up baked bean soup.
Ah, you'd be surprised. Necessity breeds ingenuity.
What kind of language do monstrosities speak?
Depends on the monstrosity.
Yeah. What?
Well, I have to pick a language, and I don't know which language are like monstrosity languages.
I think the monstrosity is just the racial typing. I think it's whatever that they were at one.
Wait, I thought they spoke French.
Why?
Well, I know the French are monstrosities, and I do agree with you there. I don't know if that constitutes the entire monstrosity language.
When did monstrosity speak French now?
Hey,
Good.
Sarah, welcome to the joke.
So I love how joke is like right there, and then Sarah's 10 feet below it.
Right, exactly. It's going away. You call them the French monsters? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. Hey, I got the surrender joke and code names. I'm not that bad with it.
Are you fine if I just go with like abyssal or primordial?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
It doesn't. I don't think it actually has to be of that creature.
it does.
It's
per the word.
recommended.
Is it
to,
for the
but I don't think it
ranger
has to.
thing?
It's per the wording on NERP's Ranger. It seems like it is specific to that race that you're.
Oh,
race
nerps
is
might be.
All right.
Well, shit like deep speech would be for like aberration.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the primordial because I assume that monstrosities that are old would speak that. So, how long are we waiting for anyway?
You guys spend. You guys spend the night here. It's about. You spend about 8 hours here. You are introduced to the fine cuisine of gumbo baked beans. It is a mix of baked beans, some type of meat that you're not sure where it's from, salt, pepper, cilantro, and some white stuff that you're not sure what it is. Either way,
Can I make a check to see if we're eating tremor meat?
Tremor meat.
I have advantage. This is mountainous terrain. I get a +6 to my survival here.
All right, go ahead.
So a 26 because I have advantage.
Yes.
Is this in fact tremor
Yes.
meat? She doesn't say anything, but she watches what everyone else does when they eat it.
It tastes like filet mignon.
It's not that bad.
Ew, fish. What kind of fire dragon likes fish? That's disgusting.
He has like a
Toothless.
roughly around here.
Oh, that's fair.
Actually, no. You would just like it would just convert the fucking like hollow table into a fucking table. There you go.
Well, who's to say you don't just put some cardboard over the hollow table and then you get a real table?
Huh? True.
This is human ingenuity. We have duct tape and cardboard. That's all we need.
Now, tell me, where do you guys come from?
Everywhere.
What do we name our planet?
Typhon. You can just
Scythe.
look at my fucking. Oh, here, I got you.
Yeah. I
Also,
fucking named it. I forgot the name of it.
I come from a place
incinerate
filled
the
with regret.
monstrosity that is Jokey with a fire breath.
Oh, I literally have it in my title too.
You do.
Shit.
Let me go.
What? Why am I?
There.
What? Why are you dragging me? What? Don't get me in this.
Oh, I'm trying to.
No, I won't actually do it because that could actually hurt.
No.
It's like,
Why?
Look at
Who
the
is
damage
dragging my
die.
token?
You can see it.
No,
Look.
I. Not, oh yeah,
Look,
it's
whenever
you.
you're moving, you can see my name on there.
Okay, right. I must have missed that. I guess I am
see,
blind.
like now I'm moving.
I put you
Let-
back where you were.
Let
Oh,
me grab my
okay.
token. Oh, sleepless, you piece of shit.
This is toxic.
Exactly.
I haven't said anything.
That's
We're
not
gonna
toxic.
put you right back
this
where
is
you were.
this is toxic.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Put her
all
back
right.
where
Alright.
she was.
You
Alright.
put me where I want to be, which is like right. Wait, what the hell did you do?
I know
Oh,
what you
you
did,
son of a
you
bitch.
bitch.
What is
I
this?
made the
Alright.
move.
I'm fixing it. Don't worry.
got
It's
it.
fixed.
Well, what
There you
did
go.
you?
Oh, don't be a fucking knight saving somebody. You're the one who did it first.
What?
don't know
What
what you're
did you
talking
even
about.
do?
He moved the picture center off to the top right.
Oh, you bastard! This is. Okay, so where are we all from? We've got enough topic.
Everywhere.
There you go.
I'm moving over here now. This is where I want to be.
Is the map the map with all the planets, or is that just our part we're looking through now?
All the planets.
Okay.
Fuck! I need a planet name generator. I have no idea where I was.
Doesn't really matter for you. Just some random name. It doesn't actually matter.
Well, I come from the unfortunately named planet of Mern.
Why is it called Moon?
I don't know, some famous guy put enough money on the nightstand for it to have his name.
It's
Literally
murder
sponsored a
for blood.
planet. You know how there are hospitals that have people's names on it because they donate a lot of money? It's that, but with a planet.
You mean like the Hospital of Tandris?
Pretty much,
Where
yeah.
are we from again? I'm not telling them. They might come visit.
Might come visit.
When would we ever get the chance to visit?
Not
Bing.
trying to dox themselves.
Bing, you actually know where they're all from because it's documented on the ship.
Yeah, but the dragon answered the documents, so who knows
Dang
what
it.
he scribbled.
Bing is quietly sipping some tea.
Implying they trust any of your answers.
We did extensive background checks on everybody.
Implying we didn't just stick a fishbowl on his head and flew through space.
But yeah, right?
Lord. We got in our diving bell and flung ourselves into the great beyond.
We're fluffing ourselves?
Yeah.
Flung, not fluff.
Fluffing ourselves.
Just take a deep breath, count to 10, and ignore the comment.
What?
Well, I can't say I'm from any planet, but from one of the space stations that found a planet recently. They're calling it Planet Bob.
Bob, you say?
Oh, Lord, please, no.
Remember,
Waiting for
Planet
years
Bob.
to turn Bing's head.
Planet Bob doesn't exist.
It was also the planet that Solandra would have told you about because she bitched about her parents a lot.
Yeah, I definitely would know. I would have heard of Planet Bob, especially with all my recent escapade.
Oh yeah, also almost getting shot. Parents.
Unfortunately,
Getting shot, almost being consumed.
that was 20 years ago when we heard that news.
20 years ago, Planet Bob, yeah?
Well,
So, how long
Hmm.
have you been on this rock?
well, I came here when I was about, when I was 10.
Okay, and how old are you now?
Probably
The
30.
dragon will look at the elf. How long do humans live for?
About 100 years.
Well, on a good day, more like 75.
Well,
How
with
close
current
to death does
technology,
he look?
humans normally live about 100 years.
Let's be
60
real.
if you live in the good life.
Let's be
It
real.
would take one sensual session.
Excuse me?
Let's be real. Age,
It's just a number.
livable ages don't actually exist here with current technology.
I know. I'm just asking how old he looks.
He looks about 30. Fuck up.
What?
He called him hot.
Oh.
I disagree.
Oh, maybe Ryan.
No, I said I'm a robot. I don't
Well,
age.
about 30 now. 31 in a couple months.
You look like shit.
Always so young.
Yes, well, stress of dying to rain.
You should avoid that.
Then don't die to the rain.
Warhead.
Just
Just don't.
great
Don't get
eating.
wet, dude. Yeah.
Get
I
wet.
hate that so much.
Is he talking to himself?
Yep. Yes, he is.
I'm gonna need both you and your shitty little thing to make a deck save because the dragons have enough of your shit.
And no, you
42
did one thing.
damage. Holy shit.
Jesus.
It's that's not his light tab now. No, 10d6. 4 times a day, goddamn.
Going to hereby refer to you as Dumb and Dumber.
Neat.
You actually, even if they saved, you killed one of them.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Kill the phantom.
Fuck that echo.
Well,
If I gotta
later,
hear
it just
this,
brings them back.
if I gotta hear this from Joe, well, then it's just
Oh,
gonna
there we
die
go.
from the
There we go.
constant
Now it
AoE
fits.
damage.
There we go.
Oh my. I hate that you edited that.
Well,
Whoa, that's crazy, right?
so guess that means you guys have had quite the Adventure, yes.
I mean, it kind of just started.
Yes, this is our first real destination. Well, aside from the death ship.
Hell.
Every time he comes back, I just use the tail to knock him down.
Did you just hit me with your tail?
Yes, he's like a cat.
Which one did you hit?
The echo.
The,
Also,
oh,
I can sweep all creatures. By the way.
Let's say, because if so, that really hurt. The bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, no.
I'm vulnerable to bludgeoning.
It's just on the echo.
Well,
No, I didn't actually dragon breath you. I'm just doing this for the meme.
I know.
well, I guess
Echo is
tomorrow morning
dead,
you're gonna get another adventure.
What
Ah.
do you mean?
Well, we gotta walk our ass all the way over to the farm. So.
And how far of a walk is that?
Well, if we leave by mid-morning, 5, 6 o'clock, make it there by the end of the day.
I'm sorry, but what is walking?
Crawling, what do you even call yourself moving with your legs?
Waddling.
Call that
If we
being
leave at 6 a.m., that
lower
means I
life
can't get my
form.
morning workout in.
Lord.
Well, we're gonna give you the cardio of your life walking there, so.
That's
How long
nothing.
of a distance is it?
Well, I could make it in a day, but I've run the thing many a time. Judging by your party so far, I can say you can keep pace.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be just
He-
fine.
I'd
He
probably
points at these
outpace you.
guys, I'm not. But for the time being, good night. Enjoy your food. Be bright and early at 5 o'clock.
Does anyone know prestidigitation?
I can only dispel magic.
I do.
Not I.
Do you want to prestidigitate this food so it tastes like something else?
That's a good idea. He's gonna prestidigitate his foods that way it tastes like something else.
It tastes like steak. What do you want from them?
Ben consumes.
I'm a kobold. I want
Hardcore.
to eat people like a lizard person.
You're not Trump. Calm down.
Well,
I
who's
know I'm
Trump a
not
lizard
big
person? I
yet.
thought that was Queen Elizabeth.
Everybody's a lizard person.
Well, we all know Zuckerberg's the real lizard person, but
Everyone's secretly a lizardman.
I'm a secretly a lizard man. A secret even to myself.
Crab.
yes.
eat
well, yes,
people,
we knew it. You're actually a
crab,
lizard
taste
folk
like crab,
disguising as a dragon folk.
act like people.
I do receive pleasure from my human genitals.
I hate this so much, Jokey. Why do you do this?
Crab,
I'll do it's great.
crab people.
Stop.
Tastes like
You're
crab.
doing the smoker
Talk
voice with
like
it too.
people. Crab
no.
people.
All
right.
Crab
One of the
people.
better episodes.
You guys,
All right, Russ, stop. Go back to punching things.
What
you
do you
guys,
mean?
you guys get a very long rest. You fall to sleep of the sound of the rain hitting the like to section here. It's actually pretty decent night's sleep.
Why does it fit him so well?
Get in.
I hate it.
There we go.
No, it backwards
the
fits
other
him
way.
so well.
Yeah.
Now he's
Oh my
MC
God.
Percy.
That's actually perfect.
You-
MC Percival bringing you the hottest beats from the planet of fucking acid drops.
Oh no, dude, he's about to drop the hottest mixtape.
It's so hot it'll corrode away your
Interest.
senses.
From the bottom of the farm to the top of the brim.
Well, at least if we get to the farm and it's like all Animal House there, only 3 of us will die because the other 3 count as animals.
Huh?
Human.
I ain't no
elf.
human.
I mean, you're half of one.
I'm like 75% elf.
Yeah. Antris just doesn't know he's human.
Listen, Tandris doesn't need to know. This is
Yeah.
on a need to know basis.
But
Yeah, but
you guys,
the dragon spelled it.
but you guys get a very long rest, fall asleep, and then at exactly 5 o'clock in the morning, you hear,
He was already awake. Leon was up at like 4:30.
there you go. But to everybody else, you hear, all right, maggots, get up. We got running to do.
Leon's been up and like talking to the guy for the past 30 minutes.
Oh Lord. Pastel is up as best she can be, but oh gosh, this place is hell.
Not a morning person.
It's not a acid planet person, more like. When you hear it constantly drumming against the roof, you start to get worried.
Yeah, it helps you sleep actually.
Are the
Yeah.
walls in here wooden or metal? What
Metal.
are they?
So, okay, so I'll do this real quick. So from here to here is that stone cave overlap. So so the rain drops down here, leaving all of this dry.
Gotcha.
So
Very nice.
so you're actually safe in here due to the rock.
Nice.
The only thing that comes out of Chandris's room is his scythe flying and pinging off against the wall.
The the dragon being woken up will tail swipe something nearby because he's angry.
I'm not nearby.
You hit one of the chairs.
It just goes flying across the room somewhere.
I take it you're not morning people, eh?
Morning suits me just fine.
Mm.
I don't like it.
The kobold is still asleep.
Rain
Oh,
kept me
not
up.
this again.
It's hard to sleep when you're constantly thinking that could drip through at any moment and fucking melt you. I know it's probably not going to happen, but the fear's there.
If it'll happen, you being awake won't do anything about it.
That doesn't make me feel any better, thanks.
Well, all right.
Someone's gotta wake up the fucking dragon, please. I'm not doing it this time.
You see him.
No, he's awake. He flung a chair across the room with his tail.
You see him walk over
Of
one of the
course he did.
crates. He hands you all a little astronaut food pack thing. Has eggs on it. Well, all right. That's your breakfast because we gotta move. But it's still a monsoon. It has dropped down significantly enough to at least get there within a reasonable distance.
Seems easy enough to me.
Hmm.
Oh, should be easy enough.
Oh, Bing. Or Treat. I
E.
think I have a new picture for you.
Oh,
Hmm.
that'd be lovely.
That'll be fancy.
Meet new Bing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
I
down.
can see that.
Or this one is also acceptable.
Oh, do action hero picture. Bang, bang, bang.
Hmm.
I'm game.
All right, get your armor on. Get your cloaks ready. We gotta move.
We don't need cloaks, right?
No,
Oh, we're the ones with the.
he's talking in a general sense because he's used to like grabbing cloaks and extra armor.
I'm just making sure.
Yep. No, that's just what he is doing.
Yeah.
You all,
Andrews is still half asleep, but he gets ready.
you
The
all,
dragon will just kind of sleepwalk out the door.
you all get going, and as you guys get to about here, as you hit the little beached area where the umbrella part ends, and you start seeing the rain coming down, you see like the gigantic trees that are twisted and burnt from the acid. You see the road that was at one point here built is now like cracked and upheavaled, but it's walkable.
He's just
And
flying like 5 feet over the ground.
you guys begin to uh make your journey. You guys slowly, it's at a somewhat brisk pace. Like you're not really like running, but you're also not walking. You guys keep going, going and going, and you occasionally you stop and see pools. You see mountains that have eroded away a little bit. You see as you get to this umbrella, and you rest, sit down at a couple of the benches here. You can see off the road here the canyon where the large river is. See, it's clear all the way through. You
Weird.
see down to the bottom. What you do notice is that it does not look safe in any way, shape, or form. In fact, it's oddly very translucent. And it's about a 200-foot drop into the water.
Oh, that could be death.
Yep.
Even if you landed in the water, you'd be pretty fucked at that point.
Well, you should learn how to fly then. It really saves time.
I would avoid drinking any of the water you see, as it may erase your stomach. Almost all the water on the surface has at this point been, borderline acidic.
You should look into fixing that.
It probably wouldn't be too bad. Your
Well,
stomach acid's pretty strong stuff.
we've tried with, he points up to the thing. Like you can actually get drinkable water. We've, we've done that with these, but limited resources are a factor.
Oops, just swimming through the acid water like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So how far are we from the, what did you call it?
The farm?
Well, we're about 8 hours away at this pace.
8 hours?
Well, fortunately, from here on, we have to be careful about how we proceed. Most of the ground is unstable, so try to avoid any traps or mishaps that may happen. That
Oh,
and,
it's fine. I can lead the way. I deal with mountains all the time.
that and we're never really sure where the trimmer beasts are.
Well, if we have 8 hours, then we better get moving.
Yes.
No point in sitting here all day.
Get your water here. Drink up. The snacks you need, and let's head out mountain.
So if I'm shooting arrows into the ground, is that at like disadvantage?
For what?
Well, assuming these things come and attack us, because I have blind sight, so I can see 10 feet into the ground.
Mhm. Well, okay, so
How would that work?
most of the
Is
like
it like the Burrow rules where they get full cover or whatever happened?
yeah, well, it would be 3/4 unless they are completely under or half.
Okay.
The other issue is a lot of this terrain is saturated because it rains 11 months out of the year. So there are spots where it is actually rough terrain.
So, do I still get the difficult terrain doesn't slow the group travel effect?
You do, but the rough terrain is more like sinkholes, where the
Oh.
ground has just kind of given out, so you can get stuck.
Well, I mean, can we though? Because we have a 600-pound dragon that can just lift things.
It's true.
600-pound lift weight dragon.
It's true. Normally you just pull them out, but it's still a threat because you don't know what is on
Normally-
the other side.
Normally, I'd say it's okay because like we could just leave Jokey in there like a turnip because he's made of metal and 800 pounds.
mhm.
We can lift him, so it's okay.
All right. You guys eat your snacks. You get some clean distilled water, and you begin your march again.
Tell
You
me,
got-
Jokey, if you plant a sex bot, will you grow more?
You guys fall behind the commander as you see him. He zigzags around as he walks. He's like making sure that he's not always walking on the road. That he is popping off to the side every now and then to like make sure his footsteps are masked as he does. Guys, keep doing this until you make it to this one.
Hmm.
From here, you can see it splits. It goes up the hill, and then it goes this way. And as you guys can look, as the rain at this point is less of a whiteout, and you can see there is the from here over, you see a highway that has been broken down, but it goes into a large ruined city.
So is this an up or a down view?
This is an up view because it goes uphill,
Okay.
and then over here it goes down and then back up as you hit that like collapsed highway.
Okay.
Yep, just a little more, and we'll go up the hill. And we're safe to go. Once we're inside past the bear, we should be good to go for, well, most of the time.
Sorry, I took a nap.
You guys rest a little bit more. Then,
Do we notice any like holes that look like it's from the tremors while we're resting?
as you walk, you do see the occasional like normal lifting of the ground. Like normally, like when it's like hit by water, the road would kind of like push up, right? And then it cracks. In this instance, you see where the ground has been pushed up and actually like split open. So occasionally you see that on the road. It's not like heavily noticed. You do see kind of some of them out here. Like you see where like some trees have been pushed over or out of the side where the ground has been pushed up.
How big are the holes? Like, are they 5 feet?
Uh, They're about 10 feet wide.
So they're big.
They're
Oh,
big.
wow.
They're about 10 feet wide. If you were to get close, without the rain filling them up, they would be about 15.
Try not to get swallowed whole, Elf. I'm sure you would enjoy it, but we have business here.
Which one did he say it to?
You.
To you.
He's not even awake enough to rebuttal.
He's just on autopilot.
Andrus is just tired from having to run early morning. The dragon's just kind of leisurely, like, floating in the air.
Pete Andrews, you should join me in the morning jogs.
Do you want a ride, Elf?
I'll paint your nails if you let me.
Sure.
Look out for the hole, bro. Okay.
Which one?
God damn it.
Bro,
You know
that
what?
hole looks
I
sus.
can 100% just imagine you and your Echo the whole run. We're just doing like the whole like fucking like. Have you ever seen like the Toronto Man TikToks? where they're just
Yes.
talking in like the horrible voice, and pointing shit out,
Yes.
and being like, "Yo, bro, we should go over there." Oh no, bro.
I
We
don't
gotta
know,
get that
bro.
thing done.
Dude, 100% him and his Echo is, dude, where's my car?
Oh my
Going,
god.
dude, what does my tattoo say? Sweet. What does my tattoo say? It says, dude.
No
You're
more
gonna have to give
engines.
Pastel a ride as well, because I've gotta get out of here. I'm dying in my seat. I gotta go to bed.
Alright, take care.
Alright,
Yeah,
Yeah,
night, y'all.
the
I
dragon can pick
apologize.
you up
Yep.
and carry you with his claws.
You guys then, as you guys rest a little bit more, you guys proceed up the path. And you see the closer you get, the more stable it looks, the more maintained it looks. Finally, you guys get up into
Totally
the farm.
Andrus to like paint the dragon's fucking horn on his head so he can't reach it.
Hello, it is I, your new ruler.
You guys make your way past the barrier. They do have walls, like a gate set up to where it's in, and you see all of the trees are on full. You can see there are like farms here, like rows of plants are set up. You see like corn, beans, tomatoes. They have an actual like farm going.
Where do they get the sunlight?
You get sun through rain.
I mean,
Otherwise,
like,
fucking solar panels would be a bitch.
they're just thinking you need a
Why
lot of
use
sun to grow
solar
food.
panels when you could use a windmill? It's
They're just-
storming all the time.
It's easy. Just stick a fucking dam in the water and get hydropower.
True. Constant flooding.
Make it so it doesn't corrode.
Well, we've made it here. Should probably make it inside.
Does this place look well used?
Yes. You can see like where lights are turned on, where like people looks like they stay and like live. You can see the place outside of it being that like weather worn like look to it. It does have like it's at least maintained.
Okay.
So you can see like they have like runoff from here going into the farm to make it so like they're constantly getting right water. You can see where like there is animals that they were able to save at least. Over here, anything that they can maintain. You see one or two vehicles that look like they were redneck made to
Nice.
to fit to make it so the cart is never actually on the ground. It floats, so they don't ever have to worry about like them being detected. But it also takes a lot of power, so Alright, let's make it inside before the rain gets bad.
The rain doesn't seem to be affecting us.
You guys make your way through the door. Here.
Hey, look, more people. Can't believe she's fucking. I can't believe the Borderlands 1 character got gender swapped.
The girl.
That's what I mean. The guy with the crow is now a girl with the crow. Can't remember his name.
You guys see as you walk through the doors.
Mordecai?
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Mordecai. She just says, "Sir, we have actual people here to help."
Yes, that's why we're here. Smile.
I identify as a dragon, not people.
I identify as a problem. So
Identify
it
as a
seems.
violence.
Do
What
we
if-
recognize him?
It's just an old man.
Okay.
It's not our old man. It's just
Yeah.
generic old
I
man.
just had to make sure.
No,
Generic old man.
that's
dude.
not. That's not Grandpa.
I just had to make sure.
You
Do
see.
you want a generic old man? Because I have a generic old man right here.
You see as you walk in, there are other people here. There's some that are older looking, younger. You see people moving crates. They're maintaining clothes, or people who may have been injured. It looks like a pretty good, solid, like small colony.
Right on.
I like to imagine Russ works here too.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's like over here tending to the crates. Well, I can't say I've met someone in a very long time, but one welcome come up here and discuss how you got here.
We flew in on a ship.
You're the acid ray.
Yes, and now the ship went back up, so it didn't get destroyed.
Yes, it go up, we come down. We walk. That's pretty much it.
Interesting. Tell me then. Can that ship of yours get people off planet?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well then, my boy, I think we have an offer to make to each other.
We're listening.
My understanding, you want to go into the city, correct?
That's the goal.
All right. You get our people off the planet, we'll take you into the city.
Tandris, half asleep, will just say, "Make sure they wipe their feet before they go into my ship."
I can ask the captain.
Ember throws something at Bing to get their attention.
Leon's just gonna ignore chain of command and ask the fuck captain. And
Yeah,
ask
but,
if we can make
I-
this deal.
Yeah, no, but it's just she doesn't want to deal with this, so she's getting Bing's attention so they can deal with it.
What were we doing? What were we pointing at?
You can ignore that. It's just she's throwing a rock at you to get your attention.
She catches the rock. The fuck?
Come here, stupid. They're asking you about your ship.
Our shit. What about it?
I've already asked the captain.
Well, you're useless then. And she goes back to sleep on the dragon's back.
What is shitbag?
What a shitbag. Well, here's the deal. We have about 250 people on the colony, and we need to move them safely, as about half of them are elderly who are not in the best shape.
Moving
How are
them
we going to get them
where?
over to the transportation area then?
Well, that's where the problem comes in. The only way to transport them is by the two vehicles you see outside, which means we can't give you them until we've moved them.
we could move them after you give us the vehicles.
Well, now, son, see here. While I am an opponent of good faith, I would expect you to do the same.
Alright. So what if we move half the people and then use the vehicles?
You help us move our people, you take the vehicle and go afterwards. Sound fair? Having somebody else besides our dear Percival here to watch our back in case seems like a fair deal.
So are the ruins past the highway path?
I just haven't put it on the map, but yeah.
Yeah, I just assumed they were down like that route.
There,
Now.
like when you stand at that little like freeway stop, you can like you see down that hill, you see the like massive scape of what would be like ruined New York City, just like tall buildings, the ground all shook up, weeds that have grown up over the buildings that have survived the like actual acid rain and stuff.
Okay, because I mean, we technically don't have to wait for them. I could just have the dragon take us there in like trips of 3.
True, but you kind of want to go all together because God knows who, what you'll find.
It's fine. We take Jokey first, and then they can punch everything to death. But that's also fair. Also, if you pay me, I can help move people.
Did the captain respond on if we can even accept 250 people?
Oh, they've got plenty.
Yeah, but do they want to accept 250 people?
Well,
Yeah, that's true. It is you asking,
well,
Mr. Infinite Name.
they can. It's just a matter of where they want to go afterwards. They could just stay and be fine, and there's no, no fuss. It just depends if they want to go somewhere. So the captain would more or less tell you, find out what they want to do after they get off the plane.
They're
Also,
gonna
you
do
do
after
have
they get off the planet.
money for space gas, right? The dragon looks at the guy.
We may have some culinary delights that may get a pretty penny, yes.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, here's food that's good. Interesting.
Culinary delights.
Yes. Yes.
They know how to treat a dragon. Impressive.
Yes. Well, if we get off the planet, our goal would be to go where people went 20 years ago, assuming it's still there. They're
Where's that?
colony people. Supposedly a planet called Bob.
Alright, well that doesn't ring any bells for Mr. Leon, so he's just gonna send a message back to the captain. They wanna go to Bob.
Bing's just like, maybe I should say something.
Eh.
Both of
I
them.
am the
Yeah, it's
captain
fine.
now.
He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'm the captain. Yes.
I'm just
They stare at each other and give like a little signs. Go. Is a bit out of the way. Plausible. We can send them on a small ship. 250 isn't exactly a high number.
Captain says we can do it.
sounds like this is the move.
Very well then. You have a deal to help us move all people to the spaceport, then you can take the vehicles yourself.
That works for us.
Well,
Is there anything worth salvaging? Or
Or like
is
any
this all pretty just lackluster housing?
Any raw material around the area worth scavenging?
Well, one thing we did find when we've been living here so far is because the rain has distilled most of the rock structure around us, makes mining easier.
Hmm.
The dragon's eye sparkles. They're shinies?
Well, I wouldn't say shinies, but we found hordes of small veins of silver, gold, copper, and some green translucent liquid.
You don't say.
Most of it we've mined clear in this area, but most of the planet probably has the same thing going on here that it does there.
He doesn't notice, but there is a small bit of drool.
Well, you guys have offered your services, so we will offer you ours. We have plenty of rooms for you to stay at, and we can offer you a fair amount of culinary delights. If you'll have them.
Food is always nice.
For
And-
sure.
During that time, we can fill you in on how we operate.
Before we leave, the dragon's just gonna have like a pile of silver and gold on Tanner's ship. By the end of this. It's like, I sleep on this now. This is my bed.
Shit.
Well, Percival, Tara, would you be so kind as to show our guests the room and then help them out? We still prepare everything. Sir, yes, sir. Why do I have to go with these people? They seem dirty.
We're dirty.
You live on a planet
You live
that's
on a
acid
planet
rain.
that's literally raining acid all of the time.
Says the woman living in a rock.
See? Uncouth.
Half asleep, yeah, tangible to say. Why does it seem like every backwaters planet always adapts the same accent?
Because they can't afford a better one.
He'll put his fist out to regularly fist bump the dragon.
You'll get the fist bump. It's been around. It knows what's up. So, what is this area even anyway?
So,
This is the back part of the little farm base.
so it's both. So the area around here would be the opening to this, where like they monitor things and they watch the rain and everything. Sure, things don't turn off, and then as you go farther back, like over here, is where like they keep all their like stored supplies. So all their gear, all their like seeds and crops, and their supplies and everything.
So, do we know roughly how long it'll take to safely move these people off planet?
As long as you get them to the port, at that point it is up to the crew, because because by that time Tantris can give the vial of acidic rain to the first group that goes up, and they can easily then use that to figure out what to do. After that, it's on them.
Yes,
True.
that's why I got the vial of acid rain. Hmm.
Dawn would love that vial of acid rain.
Yes,
I feel
Let me
like
tell
Dawn
you, you
would-
get all kinds of drugs out of that.
I feel like Don would use that to make like acid tabs.
He
Probably.
would.
Literal acid tabs.
He's
Also,
going to
so-
after he reverse engineers it too.
So how long would it take to travel from here to here?
Where?
From like the entrance here to there by just flying and ignoring the road.
So, usually their trucks take about half a day.
Well, I'm just
Now-
wondering how long would that take, and then how many people could I carry with 1,200 weight capacity?
So the problem is, they only have thin veils of armor and coats.
Oh yeah, no. I was like, the whole plan was the dragon is just gonna get like a little box and put people in it, and then fly them from point A to point B while being like Bull's strength enhance abilities.
If
So I
they
was just wondering
coat
how long.
a crate more or less enough, or you guys help coat a crate, you could get about 50 a load.
Okay.
I would say about 50 a load, because they still have to get everyone who is injured or is hurt, or
Totally reasonable.
yeah.
How long
So
do you figure the trip would take?
half a day. If
Okay.
if you're flying with the intent of like them, more or less like strapping the crate to you, and not just hang.
Well, I do not have enough spell slots for a half a day. Close it.
It would take roughly 4 or 5 trips, because obviously the people that are injured do need more space so they don't like slip and slide or get hurt more. So about 4 or 5 trips would take you about half a day, because you'd be going dashing 60 feet.
Dashing 80 feet because
Is it-
dragon gets 40 fly.
So dashing about 80 feet, yeah, about 4 or 5 trips would take you half a day.
Okay, well I could do a couple trips then because I'd be able to use my second level spell slots to the dragon super strong.
Right. But that is the most reasonable amount you can do, given with what you have, as anything else would still harm them. And while you have protection, they have very little.
Was just curious about that because might as well speed it up. Also, how far could I throw a kobold with 1200 strength limit or 1200 carry capacity limit?
Pretty far.
I just need to know for
I even
research purposes.
my kobold only weighs like 40 pounds or something.
It's not much, no. They're small creatures.
Unless
I just
they're
need to
really
know in
tubby.
case I just want to know in case I ever need to have the dragon throw the kobold away like a rocket. Because I find it amazing.
But that being said, you have offered us a great deal, and we were going to treat you like family. So we're going to have a grand feast tonight. First of all, if you would show them to their rooms and help them out in accommodations, is great. Yes, sir. First of all, we'll take you guys up through here into this area where there are beds and rooms to sleep, well as the dining hall area, where you can see that they have prepared various like foods and stuff, as they now realize they're going to get off the planet. They don't exactly have to save a whole. You guys get to enjoy the culinary delights of the meat they've been able to procure over the last 20 years.
So we get treated to like smoked tremor's meat and then like salted tremor's meat.
Oh,
We
you,
have mystery meat,
oh
essentially.
yeah. You've got like
Well, mystery meat to you guys. I know what it is.
you see them like bring over a giant plate of like a giant like
Mystery meat
thigh
brisket.
leg, roasted, covered in all kinds of shit.
Tremor
Oh,
tongue stew.
They may one of those things may or may not, um, be dripped in some kind of yellowish liquid.
Got the little like xenomorph like inner mouth plate.
If anyone's like, for everyone who's seen Tremor, one of those fucking things blow up. It's like a yellow orange fucking liquid.
Oh god. They fed it a pig that had a bomb in it, but the pig was flavored, so it was a flavor bomb.
It's a great way of saying it.
The what?
Great way of saying it.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want bacon to explode in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what happened?
I don't know if that's kind of the thing you want.
A bacon explosion? Of course it's what you want.
Flavor Town.
That's what the
Flavor
Tremor should
Town.
definitely get.
Flavor.
Also, I wonder, do you think Deltrice could drink the water?
Yes. You guys know. You would not have a good time.
At least Deltrice can drink the water.
It'd be fine.
I make Deltrice drink the water. And then I also am going to warg into them to see what it's like.
You die. End of story.
Existence is pain.
Just get a stroke.
It hurts. It hurts.
It's
to
that
drink.
it's that TikTok. Why is it spicy?
Yeah. You guys get a long rest while you're here. You guys get food, you guys get drink. You see a lot of the people here are similar to Percival and the Old Man, where some do have splotches over their skin. Some may have lost a limb due to the acid being extremely strong when it happened. Some of the older generation of people are not exactly in the best shape, but they still, they still get around. They still, work and do all kinds of stuff.
No slackers on this colony.
For the most part, no. But you guys get to enjoy a good meal as everyone is happy they're finally getting off of this place. Obviously, the next time they see rain, they're gonna cry. Cry happiness, knowing it's not gonna kill them.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's a shame. They don't even realize they'd be sitting off to a crack rock to work on it.
Go to a crack rock and going to Bob.
Yeah.
Well, look at this man.
Exactly.
He is clearly a cocaine addict. That nose is so red.
Totally.
I mean, a booze addict, whichever
Mhm.
one.
Pick your
What?
poison.
Yeah.
Mm?
But
Tell
You
me,
guys-
poison, booze or a cocaine? Which one?
Well, it depends on who you're asking.
but
Cronulus.
yeah.
Yes.
Booze all the way.
But with
Do you
that,
think when Cronulus gets really drunk, he just time stops everything so he can stay that way?
probably don't do that.
No, because that like keeps him. He still keeps going in time, so like
Oh, so he can't.
he would
keep
not
he
sober
can't
up.
keep like
Yeah.
the perfect drunk state.
Yeah. He could like freeze time around him to become sober and then be like, bartender, I'm completely sober.
But
That's how he got all his money winning drinking contests.
right.
Are you serious?
That's how.
With that, that'll be it for tonight. As next time, during the downtime, it will be presumed that you guys are helping them move the people there, and then next time we will start with you guys in the base getting prepared to go to the,
Sounds good.
as a majority of what you guys are going to do is more downtime stuff, as you're just simply helping people in a safe, orderly manner, and there's no real threat of the tremors because you'd be flying.
Mm-hmm.
unless Tandris wanted to start some shit. And,
Yeah,
well,
unless Tandris is going for a walk in the night. Just a little moonlit walk.
It's been a while since he's partaken in the drink.
Or banged.
Is
Yeah.
he gonna go into the red light district of this colony?
Hey, yo,
Oh
is
no,
he gonna
he's
get
just gonna
Terra?
drink somebody.
Can't believe you're gonna hit on Percival like that.
Oh no, that one wasn't sexual. It's vampire stuff.
No,
Oh, I
I
know.
figured.
look, just because he's a strapping young lad doesn't mean you get to go for him.
Also, do you take damage because their blood is acidic now?
It's no, it's like the difference between regular Sprite and McDonald's Sprite.
God.
Oh, I see. I see. It just burns
There's
on
a
the way
difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy
don't drink
shit,
Sprite.
yes. Like normal pee and burning pee.
down. I like
Short
Sprite more
answer,
than
it's
other drinks.
it's the difference between the syrup they use for the bottles and then syrup they use for the machines. Long
why-
answer is they put cocaine in it.
It's also like
What?
cans and bottles taste different.
All right. With that, we will end it here. As during the downtime, you guys will help them out, and afterwards, unless Tantris causes a problem or anything goes awry,
Don't worry, he will.
you guys will be good.
There'll be a problem when we try to bring back all that gold and silver I find.
I'm sure. I'll be right back. All right. That'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow we will have the new Gundam Alliance game, and then there is a good chance we probably will not have the Zelda game, as Kat is probably still feeling sick. So that will be extra time on the Gundam game. If not, we will have both tomorrow night. Tomorrow in the afternoon and night. Thursday will be How I Met Your Ruler and more Gundam game. Friday will be some of the same. Saturday will probably be some of the same, and Sunday, as it stands, we're looking like we will have episode 2 of The Nights Below. Everyone says they are good to go so far. That may change. Maybe. We'll be updated. But outside of that, have a good day, morning, have a good night wherever you are. Be safe. Be excellent. And we'll see you. Thank you for the support. I do truly appreciate it. For everyone watching and lurking, and for those who have subscribed, I do truly appreciate it.